Yo, what's up? This is B-Hop. I'd like to say what's up, man. E-Thriller, the Black Mikasa. What's going on? This is the champ, the Hall of Famer. Respect, the undisputed. Yeah.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Black Picasso, first round knockout, sweet science, we silence you haters, shout out to Mack Mobb. Big fish, you trolls can't swim with the sharks. Dinging on him with a straight jab to the jaw. Now he leaking in his corner, hit that thumbs up button, let's debate. Who can test an eye? I will fucking wait. Full court pressure, Coach K until I retire. Mosquito spray you haters away, shucking and jobbing. L Boogie tapped in too, let's talk this boxing. Subscribe, like, and smash on that naughty bell button. Me and Mac like the new Shaq and Kobe. Hall of Fame the game, all our gloves is golden. They too moist, I'm the one, I'm the voice. Just face it, straight facts, listen straight to the point. No other option, this shit colossal. You're now tuned in to Black Picasso. No other option, it's Black Picasso. Let's talk this boxing.
Now, before I get into what I'm about to get into, I just want to make sure that each and every last one of y'all hit that like or dislike button. Don't forget to put some motherfucking Coach K Duke full court pressure on that sub button if you're new to the channel, and be sure to ring that noti bell so you can be notified via email each and every time your boy E-Thriller, aka Hamrothstein, aka the Black Picasso, because I paint these pictures so vividly with my words on the sport of boxing whenever I feel like it. And once again, fight fans, ladies and gentlemen in the Wolf Pack, welcome back. Now, first things first, I don't know what the fuck just happened, y'all, so I apologize. This was another reason why I tried to do something different outside of StreamYard, so I don't know if it was me that hit the end live button or if it was Big Fish. I don't know, y'all, so my apologies. Salute to everybody for tapping back into the chat. Let me go ahead and drop the link once again, man, for Q and L Boogie. Let me see. Maybe L Boogie in this bitch, man. Shout out to everybody for pulling back up, man. I apologize. Make sure y'all hit that like button for the contestants, man. So as I said on the last goddamn live stream before it got ended abruptly, in order to present this live to y'all tonight, my man, Mr. Quentin, had to submit some special paperwork over to the YouTube Boxing Debating Commission this afternoon, and everything checked out well. So, you know, Q exercises right. He was the A side in the last matchup. So naturally, he wanted to get his fucking rematch. So that's what it is. We're going to do battle rap rules, so there won't be any polls. I ain't going to let no extra people on the goddamn panel. It's just going to be Q versus L Boogie. After they get done debating in 4 rounds, I might even throw some extra up in there just to make sure it ain't no goddamn draw, right? I'm going to drop the link again and let everybody come on and rock. If y'all want to debate, if y'all want to give y'all opinion on who won the debate, feel free. But the link is now in the chat for L Boogie and Mr. Quentin. All right, L Boogie, turn your camera on, fam. You already know how we play before. Okay, I got you. You can turn it off. You can turn it off. There go the champ right now. Okay. Let me read some of these comments. We still waiting on Mr. Quentin to get this bitch popping. He was just in the last shit, so I know he up in here. What up to my boy Stephen Brimley back in the motherfucking building? He said, what happened? LOL, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's why I tried mailing that last time. StreamYard be tripping, bro. What up? This is Rob. He said YouTube hating, big facts. What up, X-Man? He said salute E-Thriller in the Wolf Pack. I see your boy was popping. There go L Boogie. He said I didn't know part 2 was tonight. See, I put it on my community tab, bro. I thought you knew because I was listening to the Mack Mobb. Shout out to B-Mac. Make sure y'all go sub up to the Mack Mobb if you haven't already done so. I heard Q say that y'all was gonna smoke it out tonight on my shit, so I was like, fuck it, you know. I uploaded it for y'all, and I'm gonna let y'all rock. What up, Al Mullah? He said, fuck it, we back. Fucking right. They ain't stopping the show. He said, damn, what happened? Yeah, man, I don't know, bro. It wasn't me. What up, it don't matter. He said, what up, E3 in the chat? What's popping? What's shaking? Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you're enjoying the festivities of the Black Picasso, aka Thriller. Can you please hit the goddamn like button for L Boogie and Mr. Quentin, because they're about to get it popping tonight, man. Let me see. What up to my boy Steve? Say LOL. I thought it was just my YouTube. Nah, it was some on YouTube, man, bro. What up, Ray New? He said, man, I was heartbroken, E3. I'm at work waiting for the fireworks, and I thought it was over. I see you, Q. You can turn your camera off if you want to, fam. All right, man. So this is what we gonna do. I ain't gonna be able to read all these goddamn chats. What up to my boy Davy John, man? One of my loyal supporters, one of my day ones, actually. What's popping, fam? Dub J said we are back. Absolutely. Still say L Boogie, you better get your shit in the line already. What up, Latch? I see you. Hey, bro, I ain't even see my goddamn super chats. Like as soon as I was about to read my super chats, the goddamn live ended, bro. I ain't even getting no notification. It is what it is, man. I apologize, bro. Drop in the comment section the amount that you sent so I can shout you out, Lash Puma. My bad, bro. Totally out of my control. What up, XO? You back? What up, D Lucky? I see you. I see you. What up, Eric 1984? He said, how in the fuck L Boogie and Mr. Queen are going to have a rematch before? Hey, man, when you the A side, you call the shots. As a matter of fact, without further ado, let me bring on my partners, two of the biggest wolves in the wolf pack, Mr. Quentin and L motherfucking Boogie. You're live back on the chat with the wolf pack. How are y'all, kind sirs?
I'm all right. What's up, L Boogie?
Mr. Quentin, my brother, what's going on? How you doing, kind sir?
Oh, I'm doing much better now.
Yes, sir. I'm glad.
Now that we have you here.
Yes, sir. I'm glad to see you here. I didn't know round 2 was gonna be tonight, but I oblige.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know, I told you I had 30 days, and you asked me, well, when I'm going to exercise my rematch clause, and I told you next time E-Thriller go on. So
yeah,
guess
that's what I
what?
heard. Yeah, that's what I heard last night. So yeah, that's why I'm like, shit, y'all get popping tonight.
I told you can exercise it immediately. This the wolf pack. We don't duck no smoke. Let's go.
Fucking right. So without further ado, let me introduce y'all properly. Now, coming up first is my guy, my favorite Earl Spence fan of all motherfucking time. He goes by the name of Q, aka Mr. Quentin. Hey man, let's get it popping. Hold on real quick. Let me introduce you the right way, bro.
Let me get this out my system, man. Down.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Mr. Quentin up in this bitch with the wolf pack, man. Hey, yo, Mr. Quentin, man. How are you, kind sir, once again, fam?
Shit, man, I'm good. I'm good, man. I'm ready.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Already, man. Going out to my brother, L motherfucking Boogie, and I got to introduce him the right way as well. This is how L Boogie gonna pull up to the debate. This is how he came, bro. Shout out to my nigga L Boogie, man. L Boogie was popping.
Oh, goddamn.
The Black Picasso. Salute, brother. What's popping?
All right, man. So let me let y'all go ahead and let y'all know the rules, man. We got 4 questions right now with a bonus round. So, hey, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna read the question once. The banner is gonna be up on the screen, so y'all won't forget what is being asked. Q, you won the last match, so you get to defer if you want to go first, or if you want to make Mr. Quentin go first. What do you want to do? L Boogie.
Mr. Quentin will be going first.
I bet. All right, Q. So the first question I have for the both of you gentlemen tonight in the wolf pack, it says, who has the leverage in negotiations and why? Earl Spence in the PBC or Terrence Bud Crawford? The floor is yours, my brother. As a matter of fact, before you do that, let me do this. Hold on, y'all. My computer fucking up. Give me 1 second. I got to get y'all right. Hold on. Can y'all still hear me? I want to make sure my shit ain't fucking up again.
Yeah, I can still hear you.
All right, bet. Okay.
Let's get ready to rumble!
All right, it's on you, Q.
He was like,
on this one,
and good, you know.
I would have to say Earl Spence and the PBC have all the leverage. And the reason why they have all the leverage is because one, Earl Spence is with PBC. Who's got to make the fight? Not the zone, not top rank, not golden boy, not matchroom, PBC.
Okay, then is that all you got to say?
With what he generates through the pay-per-views and his total attendance is beyond question. The quote unquote the machine, quote unquote, and Earl Spence have the leverage. I am.
Okay. Well, L Boogie, same question to you, my brother. Who has the leverage in these contract negotiations and why? Earl Spence and the PBC or Terrence Crawford?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. This is why I say Terrence Crawford has the leverage, because Spence was set out on a goal, as he told us. He said he wanted to become undisputed in the welterweight division. He put the fight on hold to save Terrence Crawford for last, and then he promised that he was going to make this fight for us and give us the biggest fight in boxing and complete his goal of becoming undisputed. We all know Terrence Crawford got the final piece of the puzzle. So, if Spence wants to become undisputed truly, he has to fight Terrence Crawford. And when they in that negotiation room, if Spence is not being fair to Terrence Crawford, Crawford can walk away. So by Crawford having that final piece of the puzzle, that's where he wield his leverage at. He could say, "Hey, you know, I'm number one pound for pound. I'm a star. You a star. You know, you want to become undisputed. I got what you want. You know, I got a lot of accomplishments. You know, me and you together make the fight, make this a super fight. We're gonna do good numbers together. So if you want this fight, hey, this fight got to be a 50-50 split on the pay-per-view or else." So that's where he wields leverage at. And even though Crawford is a free agent, but for this deal, for this fight, he will be with the PBC and working with them for this fight. So it's not like he working with an outside promoter who's coming in, and then a promotion company's fighting and battling about who gonna cover this or who gonna take responsibility to pay this fighter or that fighter, or what network we want to put it on, or how we split the money. No, this is all in-house. So no network or no promoter is fighting or arguing about who gonna host it, or what network we putting on, anything like that. So off that title alone, and off everything else that he brings to the table, that wheels him half of the negotiations in that room. And that's what I say why he's the he A&A with Spence. They A&A. Ain't no A or B, is A&A. With that being said.
Gotcha. And just for the record, y'all know y'all can't cut each other off and shit like that. Y'all know how we do it on the Mack Mobb and the Wolfpack.
I need to rebut.
Go ahead. Y'all do what y'all do. I got y'all. Go ahead.
Hey, man.
Yes,
the
sir.
question was, who has the leverage in negotiations? Earl Spence and the PBC or Terrence Crawford, right?
Crawford got the leverage.
You say he got the leverage over PBC, the company that got to make the fight? The company that has to make the fight, that has to fund. Who gonna fund the fight?
He been undisputed already. Spence
I'm saying.
undisputed.
So watch this here. So Terrence Crawford gonna fund the fight? I'm trying to figure out how he got the leverage. Who go? So that's what I'm saying.
Sponsors,
How the fight gonna be
investors, and
made then,
Al,
L Boogie?
investors and sponsors and Al is going to fund the fight. What do you mean in the
So
network?
they're gonna fund the fight. How Terrence Bud Crawford gonna have the leverage over the people who have to fund the fight, L Boogie? Make that make sense to me.
He's working with them in order to give Spence.
No,
what
he's not
Spence
working with them. He
wants.
don't have no contract yet. He ain't signed nothing. So officially, he's not working with them.
They
So I'm gonna
are
ask you
working
again, how do he has the advantage over the people who have to fund the fight?
because they are working together.
No,
And if Spence really
again,
wants to fight,
he
Spence going
ain't
to go to
signed
his
no
handler.
contract, so there's no working together. How can you work with somebody you're not signed to, sir? Please explain that to us.
Sir.
I'm asking you.
When the fight get done, sir,
When it get done, but it's not done right now because the question was asked, who got the leverage in the negotiations? So right now, Terrence Crawford don't have no leverage against the people who has to fund the fight.
Sir.
Am I correct?
Sir.
I'm asking you.
Oil can Harry.
It's all the way out. I'm spilling oil right now. I'm asking you,
are you
how?
Let me answer, or are you going to just keep talking?
Please, because it's not making no sense.
Okay. When they finalize the fight, he will sign a contract just like Errol Spence will sign the contract. He will be working with the PBC for this fight and that deal. And like I said, if Spence truly is chasing his dreams and want to become undisputed, he's going to tell his handlers, hey, I want this fight made. Do what we need to do to get this fight done. If it got to be a 50-50. And if he does that, that means Crawford had the leverage to make him bend and come to an agreement to get the fight. That's why Crawford has the leverage.
First of all, thank you very much for your statement, right? Because a lot of times you really help me make my points, right? Okay. Because the point is, if Terrence Crawford signs a contract, there is no negotiations. There is no leverage.
Negotiations
is done. But we're asking right now, as far as to get him to sign, because let's be honest, it ain't like right now a lot of suitors is just beating down the door at the current moment, right? So it ain't like he could just walk off and PBC be on some, oh my God, Bud Crawford walked away and went to the zone. What are we going to do? They're not going to be like that. And you know they're not going to be like that. So the reason why I say PBC and Errol Spence have the leverage in the negotiations, because if they can't come to no agreement, Errol Spence can move on and fight anyone from Keith Thurman, which I don't want to see, Virgil Ortiz, I do want to see, but not next.
And Crawford can move on.
Or Boots.
And Crawford can move on too and do the same. And Crawford can move on too and do the same.
With what company?
Maybe he can't go and fight a Thurman or a Boots.
Maybe.
With Showtime and PBC, but he can go and fight a Virgil.
Gotta be signed with him first. Gotta have a sign. Gotta sign with him first.
He can fight a Connor Ben, so he can move on and do some things too. And like I say, PB, as far as we know, they still in negotiation right now. They ain't walked away. And if Bud standing on what he's standing on, why they just ain't say, oh, we don't need you, Bud, forget it and move on? Why they still holding on? Because he is wielding the leverage that he has. He's wielding it. And he's going to make them break and bend. And when the announcement come out, you're going to see that there was a 50-50 deal being done.
Okay, fellas, that's the end of round one. I think y'all both had enough time to rebut each other's initial points. So, all right, so moving around two. Hey, yo, L Boogie, you got to jump this one off since Q jumped it off in the first round. So the second question reads, who needs this fight more, Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford? Go ahead, L Boogie.
Yes, sir. Okay. Errol Spence needs this fight more than Terrence Crawford needs this fight. Because this is why. When you look at both fighters' accomplishments, look at both fighters' whole careers, Terrence Crawford is way more accomplished and way past Errol Spence in the eyes of all hardcore boxing fans, all boxing writers, all ex, top elite fighters. Crawford has been undisputed already. He has been unified already. He has been fighter of the year. He has won ESPYs. He didn't move through. He have moved through 3 weight divisions. He have fought the likes of Nad Kerman and former champions. He been in 16 title fights. His last 18 opponents, 14 of them been stopped. Out of his last 18, 14 have been stopped. He already has his hand casted at the Boxing Hall of Fame. He have already made good money. So at this point, Errol Spence needs this fight more than Crawford, because Errol Spence is still trying to build a legacy. He's still trying to reach the heights of a Terrence Crawford. When we look at Spence, he only got 3 undefeated fighters on his record. The other 25 have already beaten fighters. He never won any type of awards. He don't have no accolades. He's never been undisputed. He's unified. I give him that. I can't say right now it's a guarantee that he's going to the Hall of Fame. So at this point, I believe Errol Spence is the one who needs this fight more for his name, his legacy, the big money, to become that breakout superstar, to be the king of the welterweight division and become #1 pound for pound in boxing. So Errol Spence needs this fight way more than Bud.
Okay, then same question for you, Q. Who needs this fight more, Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford? Floor is yours, my brother.
Man, right now, 110%. Man, Terrence Crawford need this fight more than anything, because right now it seems like it's the only fight that anyone would not only want to see, but why you think none of the other promoters is not trying to take right now? Not because he's not talented.
They don't have anything
for nothing like that.
He don't know other promoter got nothing for him, no fighter. That's why they not signing him.
Hold on. So this is what I'm saying. So no other promoters got no fighters for him to warrant the purse that they know he's going to want, but business-wise not going to make no sense for them. Because if so, they'd have been done signed him. He been a free agent for how many months now? It's the reason why. It's only one fight. Hold on. It's only one fight. Oh, but this is what I'm saying. We're answering the question, and I'm answering it. Because it seems like the whole world know it's only one fight for Bud Crawford. To validate him, he got all the escalades, the whole 9 yards, and where has that gotten him?
He's been validated. What do you
No.
His hand already casted. What do you mean?
I'm talking about as far as a true quality 50-50 opponent. That's why everybody want to see him fight this one guy. Right? Because if he can beat this one guy, be on 110%, any doubts that was ever cast would be erased. But hold on. Who needs this fight more?
Ain't no doubt cast.
Hold on. Terrence Bud Crawford. Hold on, listen. Then you can holler whatever. Who needs this fight more? Terrence Bud Crawford, because the whole world knows, promoters and all knows, there's only one fight for him. But if we flip the spectrum for Earl Spence, it's Thurman, it's Boots. If he wanted to go money route, as far as come close to a big fight that'll generate something, Virgil Ortiz. Spence has more options.
He has no bigger fight than Bud.
He has more options. So therefore, he has more options. So therefore, Bud Crawford needs this fight more than Earl Spence.
No.
That can't be questioned. That cannot be questioned.
Bud can fight Virgil. He can use his WBO super status, go up and fight Jamil. What are you talking about? He has options.
Okay. And fight Jamil, and Al Heyman advised him to drop the belt. Guess what? He won't be fighting a Jamil. He'd be fighting somebody for a vacant belt.
Jamil will do that. I don't think Jamil that kind of coward like Spence.
Don't know what he'll do.
Jamil that kind of coward
but I'm trying to. Okay, but you just named me one logical option. You just gave me one logical option using the super. But what else can he do? What else can he do? Because I just named you a few things Spence can do.
Like I told you, it's a Connor being out there. It's Virgil. He can use his WL super status and go up and
do you think Eddie Hearn to put Connor Ben in the ring with Terrence Bud Crawford? Honestly, seriously, do you believe he would do that?
He put him in with a Chris Eubanks. He might will put him in with a Terrence Crawford.
The likelihood of that is slim to none, my friend.
No.
The likelihood of that on me trying to build my fighter, the last thing that I would do or any promoter would do was put him in the ring.
Let's not
with a champion that's deemed as quote unquote pound for pound best fighter in the world, right? A promoter gonna do that with his young fighter that ain't had a stiff test yet.
So
what's the likelihood of that, L Boogie?
So why did Errol Spence come out in numerous interviews and say he needs Terrence Crawford to become undisputed? Don't that sound like he needs Terrence Crawford more than Terrence Crawford?
I'm gonna say something. He need to fight Bud to get undisputed. But as far as who need who the most, Bud need this fight the most because he really only got one option.
What else he need?
He only got one. Because he can fight a Jamel Charlo, and guess what?
If he has
they from my hometown, homeboy, and they put him and his brother together, and they couldn't sell out a barbecue picnic together. They from my hometown, and Houston is a big city. They can't do it, bro.
So many options. Why he hasn't walked away from negotiations then? If Spence has so many options, why hasn't he walked away from negotiations then and went to do something else and don't waste his time with Terrence Crawford?
I mean, he can, but he do that, then what? First thing everybody gonna be hollering, oh, see, I knew he didn't want to fight. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? Like the man said,
wait all his time and promise
he made, and then and another thing, I gotta rebuke you on.
Obligated to fulfill.
He obligated to who? He obligated to who? He obligated to who, fanboy? He obligated to who? Because you're being a fanboy right now. He obligated to who? He obligated to his family and his kids. He's not obligated to you. He is not obligated to you.
No.
He is not obligated to you.
He obligated.
Just like you said, he made a promise. When did he promise you? When did he promise you?
And his fans, because I'm the one putting millions in his pocket when I buy that pay-per-view. He obligated to himself and his fans. That's why.
But you said earlier he made a promise. When?
Oh, okay.
When?
Okay, you ain't been following them then. Okay, you ain't been.
I'm just saying, come on, when?
You know good and well he needs this fight way more than Bud needed.
Okay.
Bud can go, like I said, and fight Virgil right now and dominate him and still use his WO super status, go up and whoop Jamil.
Okay, and if that's logical, why De La Hoya ain't offer him no contract yet, if that's the case? Why has De La Hoya offered him a contract yet?
He in negotiations right now. You don't know what he's doing. He probably ain't talking to nobody else. He's locked in on Errol Spence because he's trying to beat that bomb.
He ain't no bum.
Because that bomb been talking all that stuff.
He ain't no bum. That bomb been taking straps, trying to take one more.
Let's see him. Let's see him take it. Let's see how bad he want it. Because you know he needs
But
Bud more than Bud.
yeah, let's go to the next round. I think
All right,
I
so
see
that was
it.
round 2, ladies and gentlemen, in the Wolfpack. Hey, yo, man, can y'all please hit the goddamn like button? We got 66 people in here with 42 likes. Can y'all please hit the goddamn like button?
When I started my business in 2011, I chose Wix.
My apologies. Hey, yo, so the next question is, of course, we got to talk about this. Who is the A side and why? L Boogie, it's on you, fam.
Okay. This is why Terrence Crawford is the A side. Terrence Crawford has been a champion for the last 8 years. He's been a champion for the last 8 years. Outside of pay-per-view, he have had the largest viewership of any welterweight outside of pay-per-view. He also has a few pay-per-views under his belt where he done some numbers. I'm not gonna say the numbers was great, but he still pulled some numbers. He's a champion. He's undefeated. He's #1 pound for pound. He's deemed to be the best by all writers and everybody in the world. So with that title over his head, he have weight and leverage he can swing around and say, hey, if you want me and you want to be the best, you got to come meet me. And you got to come meet my demands. And you got to come meet my demands. So that's why.
Hey, hold on, L Boogie. AQ, I think you got an echo, fam. I think you got an echo, bro. Go ahead, L Boogie.
So that is the reason why Crawford is the A side. Because public perception also is everything. We know he the best. We know he wants to smoke. He been calling this man out and chasing him for years. People don't really know if Spence the best, if he even want to fight Bud. So that's why he's the A side. That's the leverage that he has. That's what he brings to the table. All his accomplishments. And the other piece of the puzzle. That belt is very important for Spence's legacy. Spence can't get a legacy without that belt. Ain't none else he can do that's going to validate him or solidify him as the best. That's why Bud got the leverage. That's why he's the A side.
Spoken like a true fanboy that you is, because that bullshit right there ain't no fucking leverage, man. When your numbers and your draw don't support what the fuck you want, that all that shit goes out the window. Because with all those accomplishments that he has, again, where has that gotten him? A boxer's dream is to be on pay-per-view all the time, not some of the time, and do well.
That got him
and
in
do
the biggest
well.
fight of boxing, which
and
is
do
him
well.
Spence right now. That got him in the biggest fight of boxing, which is him and Spence right
biggest
now.
fight. But he can have a big fight.
When they do fight, the numbers that they do, they done them together.
But he needs Spence. He needs Spence. He needs Spence because by himself, he hasn't produced no big numbers by himself or with anyone else.
If they do 600,000 or 700,000, who gonna get the credit for that?
But this is what I'm saying. But listen what I'm saying, though. You saying they, but you saying the one person that's needed the most. You saying that, but L Boogie, this is what I'm saying. Past doesn't support your theory. Because Errol Spence can say, I can do this. Errol, Bud can't say the same. He tried to make that argument with the Porter fight. If he would have came close to that, guess what? That would have validated his point. But 135K didn't, my friend. It didn't validate it. It didn't. If that would have came close to what that man has done, that man would have had shut down points 110%. Bam, he was right. That got proven wrong, my brother. It got proven wrong.
A-side is not strictly only based just on pay-per-view and attendance. A-side
no, it's
is
not.
based on
No, it's not. It's not. And you're right about that.
A-side is based
but I'm asking a question. Does accomplishments pay the fighters, or do the financials pay the fighters? I'm asking you that question. And I will see if you're going to answer it honestly.
Of course, accomplishments pay the fighters. When you the best fighter and you got all the accomplishments and you the best, that's what people want to pay to see. The most accomplished best fighter. What you mean?
How much are they? Where can I buy them at? Can I buy some accomplishments? What store do I go to? Can I order it on Amazon?
If you are nobody and not accomplished, of course you're not going to get paid. You think Spence will be making them?
Hold up. Let me ask you the question again, because you might have misunderstood me then.
If he didn't have any belts, if he didn't accomplish belts,
L Boogie, that's not the question I asked you.
Yes,
I asked you a question.
That's how you
I
get
said
paid.
no. I said which one makes the fight, covers the fight. I said, what covers the fight, the fighter's purses, the money, what makes the fight? Is it the accomplishments or the financials?
That's a silly,
no, it's not a silly question. I'm asking you a logical question. I'm asking you a question that you can't answer it no other way but the way it can only be answered.
You want me to answer or you want to talk?
Please don't filibuster. Go ahead.
What do you mean? They go hand to hand. That's ridiculous.
No. I'm asking you what covers the fight? Accomplishments or the financials? I'm asking you.
When you the champion and you got the titles and the belts, that's how you wield a bigger purse. That's how you able to go in there and wield a bigger purse when you're the champion. You can't come in there and be a nobody just because you got a name, but you're not the champion and don't nobody know you and want to see you. You're just going to go in there and think you're going to just get a bag. When you're the champion, you wield a bigger purse. What do you mean?
I ain't gonna lie, man. This is why sometimes us as Earl Spence fans say that sometimes a lot of Bud Crawford fans be truly delusional.
What are you going to say?
Because this is delusional coming out your mouth right now. This is delusion. And you got a lot of people in the chat that rise with the delusion as well. Because ain't no accomplishments going to cover no fight.
What are you going to say?
I asked you a simple question.
What are you going to say?
What covers the fight? And you telling me all this stupid shit. And everybody in the chat, yeah. But this is why, this is an example of why we say sometimes y'all delusional, bro.
Of course, we know financials cover the fight, but they go hand
in hand. Well, why you hollering all this other stupid shit then?
They go hand in hand. You don't make sense.
Ain't no hand in hand, man. Ain't no hand in hand. So one's gonna cover the other, man.
So when we
one's gonna cover the other.
So when we had a third debate, what you gonna say when the fight is done and the deal was a 50-50?
I mean, if it does, so what? I don't care. I want the fight to be done.
It's not about who care. We all want the fight to be done, and we don't care about their personal
it means more to you if this man gets 50-50 and you ain't gonna get a dime of it than it'll ever be to me.
Listen.
You stuck on that shit.
Listen.
I'm just saying, though, I want to see the fight.
We all want the fight done. We don't care about their personal money business, but it's a topic to have. It's a topic of discussion.
I mean, yes, it's a topic to discussion to have, but
it's related to the fight. And I ask you, when it come out and the deal is done, it was a 50-50, what are you going to say then? Are you gonna retract all these words? Are you gonna change your tune, your tone, your stance? Are you gonna come back on here and apologize and be oil can Harry?
I ain't gotta apologize because one thing, two things for sure. If that's what that man got to do to make the fight, I'm pretty sure a concession to be made one way or another. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's what he
might
got
not.
to do to make the fight.
Yeah, but guess what? But L Boogie, guess what?
Got the leverage.
Concessions got to be made both ways. Why this man? Why this man got to bow down to someone that don't outsell me on a TV screen? Don't outsell me in total attendance. Why do I have to bow down to him?
Bowing down.
Why do I have to bow down to him?
No, we just doing it.
And this nigga got to come sign with my company. Listen to yourself. He got to come sign with my company. I don't have to go sign with his.
Nobody's bowing down.
I got to bow down.
No.
I got to be the B-side to a nigga that's coming to my company. Come on, man.
That's not being a B-side. When you do a 50-50, that's not being a B-side. He's being even. Nobody is bowing down. B-side is not a 50-50. He's still getting half of the pot. What do you mean? That ain't no.
Or it can be other things.
That's even.
Hold on. L Boogie, I always been wanting to ask you this question. Tell me what's the full definition of the A side? What all comes with the A side? What they get to do on pertaining to the fight? Let me hear it.
You say what do the A? Say that again. What do the A?
I say what does the A side consist of? What comes all with the A side?
The A side consists of a fighter having, a large amount of numbers of pay-per-views over the other fighter. The fighter having a larger, much larger gate than the other fighter. And gate, we talking about ticket sales. A fighter, a lot of merchandise being sold other than the other fighter. We talking about a fighter with all the accomplishments
that you trying to leverage from 135 and 140 for a 147 title fight. Make that make sense.
What you mean?
Yeah, but that's what it'll be, L Boogie. That's what it will be.
A fighter career is their career. You don't pick no one.
And that's fine. And that's fine, L Boogie. And that's fine. But if the fighter career, how is his career gonna cover the purse? How is it gonna cover the purse, my friend?
What do you mean? Because
I'm asking you. I'm telling you what it means. It means that the people that's putting up the money for the fight don't give two fucks about them accomplishments if they didn't come with butts in the seats.
No.
Yes. Why do you think we hear what we hear right now?
You gonna let me explain?
It's finna be some filibustering. Go ahead.
Yeah. Listen, you say how is this accomplishments gonna pay for the fight? Because all he have accomplished in his career to this point is what made him exciting and the best fight on the planet. Make everybody wants to see him. That's why this fight. That's why this fight is the biggest fight in boxing. That's why the fight is the biggest fight in boxing. So when it happens, that's why it's gonna generate and do big numbers. Them together, not no fighter by themselves. They only can make it big together.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. We'll never get no way with this one because you always hollering this together bullshit. Did Packy? I'm talking when De La Hoya and Mayweather fought. Let me ask you this question: when De La Hoya and Mayweather fought, was Mayweather hollering that bullshit? Oh, it would be big if me and you do it together. When Oscar gave him 70-30, and Floyd had fans. Floyd had fans and had grounds. But Floyd knew that he had fans, but not as big as Oscar's at that time. Did Manny Pacquiao, who got a country and did some against him, holler, oh, Floyd, me and you have this fight 50-50, it's gonna be big together. No, Floyd still 60-40 his ass.
That was down the line.
That was boxing. It's history that you niggas keep trying to rewrite because y'all buddy down like a motherfucker, and y'all think just because a fighter is a B-side, that automatic is a disrespect, or that automatic means he's gonna lose. It don't mean that, man. It doesn't mean that at all.
No. That was down the line.
No. That's history of boxing. That's the history of boxing, L Boogie. It's always been in the history of boxing. It's always been an A-side or a B-side in the history of boxing. Why you niggas keep trying to rewrite that? You can't rewrite it, man. You niggas can't rewrite it. No matter how hard y'all try, you can't rewrite it, man. We can go to any fight. Somebody was the A-side. But I asked you a question that you weaved all the way around. I asked you.
Is different. No.
Well, I'm asking you again. What all the A-side consists of, L Boogie?
Okay, the person who do the more pay-per-view, the person who have the better attendance, the person, like I say, that sells more merchandise, the person who comes with all the accomplishments, the best records, the stature, all things those combined makes the A-side.
No. You misunderstanding my question. I'm asking you again. What all comes for the A-side fighter? Let me. What's the perks? What's the privileges? What all the A-side get to do? A-side fighter get to do?
If a fighter in a negotiation, let the guy who, like I say, is the one who wield those three things I just mentioned. If a fighter let him wield those and say, hey, well, you can, control the other stuff, then usually the A-side fighter walk out last, and he could get to pick the ring size, and I think he can. I don't know if he can pick the referee. I'm not sure. He probably can pick the kind of gloves maybe y'all fight in, and he can he might even pick the arena y'all fight at. It's different perks come with the guy who wind up becoming the A-side. Only if that other fighter don't, dispute any of that. Because if he stand up and dispute any of that and talk and say, hey, look, no, I want it 50-50. I want it in a mutual place. I want this, that, for us to have a fight. Both fighters want it real bad. They're going to come to a common ground and make it happen, especially for those minute things. They're going to come to a common ground and make it happen. Like I said, they'll even go fight as doing a 50-50 just to get the fight done. If a person confident in himself and his abilities, because he going to beat his ass. And the next fight, I'm going to really demand everything again because I didn't beat you. That's how that go.
Okay.
It all depends. Negotiation. Every negotiation is different.
Watch this. Everything that you guess, as far as what comes with the A-side, you absolutely correct, my friend. All that what you said, they get to pick everything. Arena, gloves, ring size, all that. That's correct. Not just the money and the person.
In this fight, and that ain't gonna happen in this one. So
what's not gonna happen?
None of that. None of that's gonna happen in this fight. Fight with Spence and Crawford.
Hold on. What you talking about, L Boogie?
Ain't nobody gonna be picking none of that for nobody. Everybody gonna pick their own stuff. They're gonna be fighting on a neutral ground. It's gonna be a 50-50. Everything gonna be down the middle.
The bell run, man. The bell run.
Okay, fellas. So I let y'all cook a little bit too long on that round. So we in the championship rounds now. This is what we gonna do for these last two rounds, fellas. Listen closely. We gonna flip it. Q is gonna tell us how Terrence Crawford can win this fight and why. And L Boogie is going to tell me how Errol Spence can win the fight against Terrence Crawford. Q, you up first, my brother. Go ahead.
Man, the way I see it, I say the best way and the way he should approach the fighting Earl, is fight Earl from the outside, fight him southpaw, don't do that switching. Fight him straight, southpaw, stay on his outside, control your emotions. Everybody say you're a dog, but don't try to prove like you won. I feel like if he straight box, stay nimble on his feet, use his lateral movement at all times, pop, make Spence press the fight, maybe he can run him into something, time him into something. I see that's his best route to victory.
Okay, then same question for you, Q. What would it take for Errol Spence to win a fight against Terrence Crawford? What would he have to do and why?
This for Q or me?
No, it's for L Boogie.
Okay. Let me see. A way that I can see Spence winning a fight and why with Terrence Crawford. First of all, Spence, even though he keep a high guard, he still would need to keep his head off the line. Because he straight up and he forward. And he really don't move his head a lot. Even though he got a high guard, he keep his head on the line. So one, he would need to keep his head off the line. Two, he would need to dominate the foot position. He would need to dominate the foot position. So it depends on what stance Crawford fights him in when he dominate the foot position, though. If Crawford is an orthodox, he got to dominate the outside. He got to keep his foot outside of Crawford's left foot. He got to dominate foot position. He's going to have to try to get Crawford up against the ropes and launch a mean body attack. And he's going to have to stop shelling up when he get hit and be willing to exchange in punches with Crawford and hoping he can, and try to catch Crawford with something. What other way can I see Spence winning this fight? He gonna have to have a perfect jab. He could not let Bud nullify and take away and stop that jab. He gonna have to have a perfect jab. He gonna have to have a perfect distance when he throwing that jab. And he gonna have to be able to mix it up. And I say by mix it up, I mean using combinations. Not the jab, then the jab, the wild left, or just when he in close, the body, boom, 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 boom. Combination and punches coming behind the jab. That's the way I can see Spence, pulling the fight out.
Okay, so L Boogie, let me ask you this. How does Terrence Crawford win a fight against Errol Spence? Go ahead. And then Q, how would Errol Spence win against Terrence Crawford? Go ahead, L Boogie.
Okay. What Bud has to do, if I was Bud, I would fight Errol Spence in the southpaw stance. I wouldn't fight him orthodox. I think when Bud fight him in the southpaw stance, that's the way Bud can take away that jab from Spence. If you fight him in that southpaw stance, Bud is going to have to come behind a double jab because Spence likes to shell up when he get punched or being attacked, and then he wait and then he will come back. So Bud got to come in with a double jab and land combinations on Spence. Bud great with angles. He gonna have to use them in this fight. He gonna have to master his distance, keep his head off the line, use angles. I would stay low. I would use a jab on Spence. He gonna have to use a jab on Spence. He come in behind a double jab. He land a combination. He get out, turn Spence. And Bud can catch Spence also in the exchanges. Spence is front foot heavy. He lean in. I think Bud can get him with an uppercut. You know, and Bud can also catch Spence to the body in exchanges. You know, Bud gonna have to be fast. I would get Spence lateral movement. And what other way I see Bud whooping Spence?
God damn, boy, you get to drag this line.
Because Bud could do so many. Because Bud could do so many things. I'm trying to see another way he can beat Spence. You know, I think he even can walk Spence down and bring the pressure to Spence and outpoint him. It's another way I can see him winning the fight.
Okay, then, Q. How can Errol Spence win a fight against Terrence Crawford before we go to round 5?
I see Spence's best way of beating Bud Crawford is one, make sure, if nothing else, that piston stiff jab of his is in control. That jab pretty much starts and finish most of his offense. That cannot be taken away under no circumstances. Just as well as he gonna have to box a little bit. Bud gonna be using that lateral movement. He gotta cut the ring off effectively, make it a dog fight. Fight Bud on the inside. Make Bud be the dog that everybody say he is. And put that work rate, overwhelm him. Overwhelm him, see if he can handle that pressure cooker that he is. You know what I'm saying? Do not switch up. Take calculated risks. Just can't run up in there because, you know, Bud Crawford will counter him with something. And if you really know, run up in there with those body shots, make it count because he's not known to keep the head out the line. So he's going to get clipped. You know what I'm saying? I know he's going to get clipped. But he got to make them body shots count to slow Bud down so he can do what he always do, systematically break him down. If he's able to make it an inside fight, overwhelm him with his work rate, take away all this pretty fancy ass shit that the man does have. Beat that body, slow him down. That's the right to go. Other than that, anything else, I don't know.
Already, man. So we in round 5 now. All right, so the last question of the night. Debate. Based on the current situation right now, if you were Al Haymon, Stephen Espinosa in the PBC, Q, I'm going to start with you first. What would you do in order to make this fight? How would you go about making this fight? Floor is yours, my brother.
To satisfy both fighters, right? Bud Crawford want that high guaranteed purse. Errol Spence want that back end percentage and that gate. I say the best way to make the fight. I know Earl don't want to give him 50-50. But I don't see nothing wrong with Earl giving him the high guarantee, even giving him 50-50. A side got to get something, though. And I think that if he was able to fight in Cowboy Stadium, that would be the concession. Both ways. To where this man get 50-50, get a high guarantee, still picking the ring, still picking the gloves, and I'm picking the arena. I think I think that's a way in which, you know, I can see that being a good way to make the fight. And the only reason why I ain't only say Dallas, because that's where he from, and he got a strong, strong pull down there. But to cover the purses that both men gonna want, we're gonna need a stadium and an arena that's gonna have the seats, that's gonna cover both purses and make PBC be less hesitant to make the fight, knowing that with that arena alone, they'll get their money back. I think that's the best way to make the fight.
I bet. Same question to you, Q. How would you go about making this fight if you are the powers to be at the PBC? Floor is yours, my brother.
Okay. If I'm the PBC, what I would do to make this fight. Okay. I will sit Spence down, sit Bud down. I think both guys will be okay with making at least double what they made in their last fights. I know Bud made 6 with Porter, so I'm not saying we're gonna give Bud 12, but I will give Bud 8. I will give Spence 8. I would make it fair. A fight of this magnitude, I feel everything will need to be on an even playing field. So I don't make any fighter fill out a place or want to walk away from negotiation or ruin anything, because we know this is the biggest fight in boxing. And when them two come together, I think it's gonna do better than what we think. So if I was them, the way to make a fight, of course, I would get Bud and try to, sign him into, maybe a 2-fight deal or whatever, 3-fight deal, because I would want him with me. Just in case he beats Spence, I would want him with me. So I would put him into a deal, but I'll put him into a reasonable deal that makes sense, and pay him what he's worth. Because if he beats Spence, now, he already pound for pound number 1, the best pound on the planet, in the star. But when he beats Spence, that put him into, mega star status. And then he's still with me. So I would put him into a multi-fight deal. And like I say, I would give both fighters what they want. Of course, I would sit them down and we'll go over everything, and everybody got to be reasonable. I wouldn't give the fighters none that don't make sense, where we can't, when we look at the projections, we can't see, a return. But just like the Floyd and the Pacquiao fight was, nobody knew it was going to do 4.5 million buys. It took off like wildfire. So you can't predict that. So therefore, like I said, I think this fighter do well. So I won't get nobody no outrageous money, but I at least give both fighters probably, 7.5, 8 million a piece. And then we'll do a 50-50 on the pay-per-view. We can fight in Vegas. It don't necessarily need to be a 40, 50,000 seat stadium. That could be a 16,000, 18,000, 20,000 seat stadium. And, we still can generate millions alone.
L Boogie. We talking about to satisfy both fighters. That's the question that he asked.
Yes, that's going to satisfy both fighters.
You trying to satisfy just Bud.
No.
We talking about both fighters.
I just said we're going to give both fighters on an even playing field. They're going to get the same guaranteed purse, and they're going to do a 50-50 on the
So what's the concession that Bud's going to make then? If Earl going to make the concession and give him 50-50, I'm asking you, what the concession Bud gonna make?
It's on an even playing field. They both
Okay,
getting
but
the
I'm asking
guarantees
you,
they want.
what
They
is
gonna
the
go
concession
50-50 on the
Bud gonna
pay-per-view.
make to make the fight?
Bud not gonna make no concession. We
Oh
gonna be
my
on
God, there we go. Thank you.
all us
That's
gonna
all
be
I
on the
want to hear.
even
That's
playing
all I want to
field.
hear.
What you mean?
No.
The even
You meant
playing
what you
field
just said.
is the
Thank
concession.
you.
What are
Thank
you
you.
talking about?
Thank you. Thank
The
you.
even
No, I ain't
playing
talking about
field
nothing.
is the
You,
concession. What you
thank
talking
you.
about?
Thank you.
We
Now
not, if
you
I
bump
PBC,
pound for pound,
if I'm PBC,
BFB #1 because
listen.
you
If I'm
didn't give nothing. That's
PBC,
not going to satisfy
if I'm
both fighters.
PBC, yes it will. Yes it will.
The man say
If
he'll
I'm
take his coat
PBC,
off. He'll give a person his coat, but he's not going to take it off, man.
That shit talk. That shit talk.
Come on, man.
If Al them sit down and say, look,
That's not going to get the fight done. That's bowing down, and that's not making no concession. Earl making all the concessions for him, and he's not making no concessions for Earl.
No, the question is, what would we do if we PBC in the powers to be?
Okay, but watch this here. To satisfy both fighters,
I'm telling you how to
a
get
concession
done.
got to be made by both of them.
No.
And I gave the concession that Earl would have to make, and would have to make. Well, come with an alternative concession, because he got to make some type of concession. Because you saying Bud don't have to make none. You was being a true Bud buddy.
You're not making sense, Mr. Quentin.
Well, I'm not making sense. You know, this is why we say y'all delusional.
No.
This is why. This is why. Because right now, you're not even being fair to both fighters. You're only being fair to one.
Now I'm not being fair to both fighters if I say
because you want Earl to give him 50-50, fight in Vegas, and give him a high Vegas. And this man ain't got to make no concessions for him at all.
If you say you don't
That's not going to get the fight made, man.
About the money, why you so
That's not going to.
about if Spence give him a 50-50? If you say you don't care about the money, you ain't getting a dime. Why the fuck you care about
He asked the question, and you gave yours,
that don't make
right?
Sense, Mr. Quentin.
No, what you saying ain't making no sense because I'm asking you, what's the concession that Bud is making for Earl? I'm asking you.
Let me talk or not?
I'm asking you without filibustering. Just say, yeah, I'm gonna let you talk, but I don't want you to filibust. I just want you to answer the question.
Listen, no. Listen,
just answer the question.
Like I just said.
No, fuck that. Answer the question because it's taking you too long to answer the question.
You previously stated you don't give a fuck about the money
and
the fight you wanted to get done.
Oh my, L Boogie.
On Spence
L Boogie. To satisfy both fighters, the question was asked, how would you make the fight to satisfy both fighters? Both fighters.
PBC and the powers to be, what would you do to get the fight done? I say I will put both fighters on the even playing field. If y'all saying Spence getting $1.5 and $2 million guarantees, won't you think he'd be fucking happy if he could get an $8 million guarantee to fight Bud? Both of them get $8 million and they split the pay-per-view 50-50?
Do you know how much money that nigga be getting on the back end, bro?
I don't know what he get on
the back end. Do you know how much money that nigga got on the back end when he fought Danny Garcia? That $8 million ain't no top liver, bro.
Talk about that because you don't know what he got on the back end.
Come on, man.
You looking at
man not just living off no 1.5s, bro. That's what they put out there.
You don't know the report to be true. I don't want to talk about what he make on the back end because we don't know the numbers.
Come on, man. I'm just saying.
So let's stop talking about that.
But what you talking about is not going to get the fight made, bro.
Do you know what they both will make on the back end with them?
It's a both. It's a both thing. It's a both thing. But you're not answering the question.
Okay, you
still filibustering.
You want Spence to get 60-40. I got you.
No. I want Spence to get something that's going to make him happy. I want Bud Crawford to get something that's going to make him happy. But both of them going to have to, somebody got to make a concession. Somebody got to make a concession.
If 50-50 make both of them happy, then won't you agree?
Fuck no. Because
okay.
L Boogie.
I'm done.
If you put 40,000 people in the bus in the seat and I can barely do 11, why would you give me 50-50, L Boogie? Why would you do that?
You contradicted yourself. I'm done.
How? Tell me how.
I just asked you. if they all sit down and they come to agreement and both fighters agree and say, I'm good with 50-50, and they happy, I say, won't you agree? You told me no. So that means you want Spence.
I mean, no, I don't care about that, but we talking about what make the fight. We asking you what to make the fight.
That's what to make the fight. That's the question that the moderator just asked.
And watch this here. And if that's the case, and if that was the case, L Boogie, the fight would be made right now. If that was the case, if that would have to. So damn, what you about don't make no sense.
That means somebody is pulling, or both sides is pulling back and forth. The question is what we
Oh my God.
The question
oh my
is
God,
what we got to
man.
do
Oh my God.
PBC and the powers that be.
That's why you are number one, man. I don't care what nobody says.
And the way I said,
I don't care what nobody says.
Is we're going to all sit down and we're going to say, hey, look, man, let's get some money together. Everybody going to get paid. We're going to do this thing down the middle.
So they can't get no money with nobody else but Bud Crawford, right?
We're going to do it fair. That's the biggest money they're going to ever get with Spence, with Bud Crawford. Because if he don't ever beat him, anybody else he fight, he can't make the same kind of money he'll make with Bud. Bottom line. Stop. Cut it out.
He probably can't, but he can make some big money elsewhere, though. It might not be that. It might not be that. But he can still make a big fight. He can still make a big fight.
Bud can make a big one elsewhere, too.
He has the choice of the litter. He has the pick of the litter.
I just told you.
Earl Spence got the pick of the litter.
I just told you the options Bud got. What you mean?
And what are they again?
Virgil, Connor Ben. He could go up
Connor
there.
Ben. Oh,
he could go up there. He could go up there.
You
with
reaching?
WBO. He can go up there with
Sim.
WBO super status. Force the fight to go to a purse bid with Jamel if Adam don't want to pick it up. He can force that fight to go to Jamel, and I bet you any promoter out there will pick that up and put the bag on it. So like I said, to make that fight happen, I would do it even with both sides so we can get that fight done. Bottom line, I'll do everything even.
All right, fellas, man, I think that's about it, man. So right now, what we going to do before I drop the link in the chat and get everybody's opinion on who won and why and, shit like that. I want to get y'all closing statements, man. Going out to L Boogie first, man. What is your closing thoughts as far as on this debate, my brother? Go ahead. Floor is yours.
Okay, my closing thoughts are, I really appreciate you, E3, the Black Picasso. You give us a platform to have a voice, speak our piece, talk boxing, educate the people, educate ourselves, help grow the sport. So I really appreciate that.
Appreciate y'all.
I appreciate my brother Q for having the courage to come up against L Boogie when we talking this boxing shit. I appreciate my brother Q for debating me and challenging me and making me think and giving me points and we entertaining the people, and we talking boxing and I want to have a great show tonight and man, I hope we get an announcement. I hope this fight get done because I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? Because I can see us right now all on here watching it live or at the fight, however, and it's gonna be nuts. So with that, that's my closing thought. That's all I
already, Q. Same for you, my brother. Q. Hey, yo, Q. He must have stepped away.
Oh, okay. I'm right here. It was on mute.
No, you good, bro. Closing statements on this debate before I drop the link and let other people come on the rock.
Oh, man. First of all, shout out to you. Shout out to the Wolf Pack. Shout out to the Mack Mobb.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, it's a pleasure, man. You know what I'm saying? Talk this boxing. I done went from debating with all you niggas to learning from you niggas and hope that you learn something from me, whether we'll agree or disagree, right?
Yes, sir.
L Boogie, regardless of what any one of y'all think outside of that chat or whatever, L Boogie, my favorite motherfucker. I fuck with L Boogie.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? L Boogie is my dog. We debate, we talk shit, the whole 9 yards. But at the end of the day, that's gonna always be my dog. You done came a long way, boy. I like listening to you when you debate other motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Because you be sharp. I know all them battles we done had. You can't help but be sharp, boy.
Yes,
Shit. Me and you must see TV, baby. Yeah.
Fucking right. Fucking right. Well, let me just say this, man. I appreciate the both of y'all for coming on my platform as well as the Mack Mobb and, entertaining us and dropping facts and jewels, whether we agree or disagree. I love how y'all keep it, respectful and y'all rip each other heads off. But at the end of the day, bro, y'all still brothers. Y'all dap up after the game and keep it moving. That's what the Wolf Pack, that's what the Mack Mobb is all about. We ain't on that old overly sensitive shit, getting mad because a nigga cut you off and nigga saying moist and Earl sexuals and bud buddies. Like, we like to have a good time. We like to joke around. So if y'all don't like that type of shit, if you're new to the channel, then my channel probably ain't for you. And the Mack Mobb channel is not for you because we going to have a good time. We going to joke around. We going to fuck with you. We going to hit you low below the belt. But at the end of the day, it's all love, man. So I appreciate y'all brothers once again for coming on my platform, man, and providing a hell of a show. This was a hell of a show. Great debate. Great debate.
Yeah, I like this one.
And also, let me just say this. If y'all want to vote, like if you want to represent or support the person, whoever y'all felt like won, y'all drop y'all cash apps in the goddamn super chat. Q, drop your cash app. L Boogie, drop your cash app. And if you feel like L Boogie won, cash app him however much y'all want. And if you feel like Mr. Quentin won, cash app him. That's how we gonna do that. But I'm about to drop the link, fellas. So if anybody want to come on and rock and give me their personal opinion on this, of course I ain't gonna be able to read all these comments. So let's get to it, man. The link is now in the chat. As a matter of fact, let me pin this motherfucker. And as always, man, make sure you turn your camera on before you come on, just so I can make sure you're not a troll. And then you can turn it off once I make sure, you are who you are. And then I'll let you on the panel, and we going to go to the order in which y'all came on. All right, I see you backstage, Mr. Golden. Let me go ahead and pin this real quick. Let me see. Where this shit at? Hold on, y'all. Damn, my shit lag. All right, so the link is now pinned in the chat. All right, so going now to Mr. Golden. You're live on the chat with the Wolf Pack. Holler at me, man.
Good evening, generals. How y'all doing tonight?
Good. Y'all can turn y'all camera off in the background. I see y'all.
I must
turn
say,
them off if you want to. Go ahead, Mr. Golden. How are you?
Fine. I must say this was very interesting.
Yes, sir.
Tonight, I'm going to give it a draw. They both had some good points and everything. I mean, only thing I have, Quinn cut L Boogie off a couple of times, but
man, you know how we do it in the Wolf Pack.
I know it. But I'm not gonna be a totally bud buddy, not tonight. L Boogie was stumbling a little bit. Quinn hit him below the belt, some good uppercuts and shit. He did all right.
You gotta do whatever I gotta do to win, man. Whatever it takes.
I tell you,
he landed some of them Spence low blows on Sean Porter.
He would hit that motherfucker down. L Boogie. I think Quinn got off kind of on the last question.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you asked him if you was PBC, the question was, if you were PBC, what would you do to make the fight? And it wasn't about who making what, who was getting this and who getting that, who giving up what. Mm-hmm. And he took L Boogie answer the wrong way in my opinion about that. Okay. Because he was giving his insight of how he will make the fight, which he would say he'll give him 50-50 and split the money down the middle and come together. And Vegas will be a neutral ground. Nobody got to fight in the hometown, no nothing. That'll be a neutral site. Regardless of what the fighters in Vegas, with the ticket prices and stuff and all the stuff they have around there, they will make just as much money if the fight was in dollars. That's my opinion.
Okay, I feel you, Mr. Golden, and I hear you. And I can't pick a winner because I was the moderator. So I'm to remain neutral. The only problem with what you just said, bro, you said it was even, right? You called it a draw, but it was 5 questions.
Huh?
It was 5 questions, bro. It was 5 rounds.
Yes, I understand that.
So it can't be a draw. That's why I did it the way I did it.
Yes, it is too.
How so?
Oh my God.
How so? How could it be a draw?
Because both of them, all rounds was even. L Boogie won 2 rounds, Quentin won 2 rounds, and the last 1 round was even. That make it a draw.
Okay. I feel you.
Number 4.
I like how you did that, but all right, okay. All right, well, let me go out.
Excuse me. That's the way you get the draw, right?
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, I guess. If you're looking at it that way, okay.
Okay.
That's fine. It's your personal opinion.
Thank you, sir.
Already, man. Well, let me go to Mr. Goose to you. You're live on the chat with the Wolfpack. Holla at me, fam. What's poppin'?
Okay, I'm gonna let y'all know I ain't at the computer. It's the Goose to you, Mr. Goose to you. So I might sound fucked up on some L Boogie communication.
Up, bro. You sound real fucked up.
Fuck. Well, I ain't gonna hold that,
bro. Go ahead. Just try to
talk
us.
L Boogie.
Yeah.
L Boogie. I tonight, bro. I want to be Floyd. I felt Floyd Maydonna, bro. I want to be Floyd tonight on Maydonna because Q got you on one good round, bro. But we gonna get Q. We gonna get him. I want to set up with Q. I'm gonna tell y'all when I'm back at the computer. And one more thing before I go, because I gotta go. My communication is fucked up. I hope y'all can hear me good. But to the dude about the moisture, listen here, bro. We've been doing moist for a while, and you talking about you being a part of this chat. Don't come with that moist shit. We was playing. Don't come with no moist shit. We was playing. So hey, I'm going.
I'm gonna double down on that, Mr. Gooch, because one of my main guidelines of my channel is to not tell me what the fuck to do and how to run my channel.
That part.
So if you disrespect those guidelines, I mean, I'm gonna leave it up to General Big Fish. He's the enforcer. He can kick your ass the fuck out.
I'm just saying they're gonna talk about that you shouldn't call a man. Man, if you know the meaning, moist is soft, my nigga. Y'all take shit too. Man, I'm gone. My communication. I'm back at the computer. Let me know when I'm gonna be at the computer next time because I gotta cook.
Hey, don't worry about it. I got you. This what type of time that nigga on?
Duncan Hines, cake batter, Betty Crocker, strawberry, soft batch, sugar cookie ass niggas.
There you go.
Straight up, man.
Shout out to the Mack Mobb. Make sure y'all go sub up to the Mack Mobb. Let's get them monetized, man.
And hit them like buttons. Hit them damn like buttons. I'm out.
Hit the fucking like button too, man. I done had a bunch of eye hustlers in this bitch, but it's all right. All right, Mr. Gooch, I appreciate you for tapping in, my guy. Salute. All right, man. Going out to Stephen Brimley, the unbiased one. You're live on the chat with the Wolfpack. Holla at me, man. What's popping?
What's up, my bro?
Shit. You on the L Boogie shit.
Do me a favor and go to the next person, and I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Okay, then. Well, it's an open panel, man, because, it's an open panel, bro. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, I'll be back in 1 minute.
Go ahead, Steve.
I'll be back in one minute.
I bet. All right, the panel is open, man. If anybody else want to come on to rock, y'all got it. Floor is yours.
Hey, Quentin.
Hey.
Man, you did all right tonight, son. I'm gonna buy you a case of strawberry and some whipped cream, huh?
Hey, man, I had to go to Dallas, man, this time, man. God damn, man. I think that last match, L Boogie, what we saw that the last time?
Turn your camera off, fam. I see you.
What'd you say, Quentin?
I was asking L Boogie what stadium what we was at the other day.
We was on neutral ground. You know
what so that's what you gonna blame this shit on?
B-Mac is not neutral grounds. B-Mac was being neutral, but it's not neutral grounds.
No, it was a bunch of bud buddies over that motherfucker.
For real, though. I mean, it was heavy, boy. The BFB was strong.
The other night, bro. That was crazy.
And Bud Buddy strong tonight too. We're gonna always represent.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Oh, E-Thriller.
Yes, sir.
I have an official announcement.
Yes, sir. I'm listening.
The next time you come on,
okay.
It's time. Everybody been asking for it. It's time for the BFB pound for pound top 10 list.
Updated list.
Updated list.
So we getting on the top 10. All right, that's a bit. Well, that's tomorrow night because I'm coming on for the T.O. fight.
Oh,
man, you better
night,
get that thing ready, boy. Get that
top
thing ready.
10 will be released.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my pizza. Oh shit, I'm on the damn. I can't eat that shit.
Now you can't eat that shit, Mr. Golden. Shame on you. Hey, Mr. Golden, I got a beef with you, my brother.
Well, speaking of what you gotta say, my brother? What's up?
Hey man,
I'm waiting on you anyhow.
Hold on. It's my floor. You talked all that shit the other night. Whenever B-Mac came back, oh, we ain't gonna let B-Mac stay longer than 2 hours. I might want to go to 2 hours and 30 minutes. Nigga, I wake up in the morning, I see B-Mac had a goddamn 4.5 hour show. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, guess what?
It's me and Young Al's fault. We came on late.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
E. Yeah. I didn't even know the brother was on, dog.
Oh, okay. That's how you gonna play.
No, listen, E, when I came on, because I was looking for you to come on. You feel what I'm saying? But after B-Mac said
come on. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So after I didn't see you set up no show or anything, right? So this was happening. I flicked on YouTube. He was already in an hour and something. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I got you.
So I jumped on, but I wound up going. I told him, I said, good night. We was getting ready to go off. And what happened was, young African jumped his ass on. Then Steve jumped his ass on. We were doing the closing arguments.
I hear what you're saying, Mr. Golden, but you still saw the time. You can see the time how long a nigga been live.
I see the 4 hours.
I ain't trying to hear that, bro. You had my nigga out there for 4 hours, bro.
Hold on.
But see what load management right now.
Right, but see what happened was, right? Yes. B-Mac had busted me out, right?
Okay.
Because that back end money came in the room and said I had to go.
I heard, and I was a little jealous about that, but go ahead. I heard the back end money. I got a little moist.
So look here, I eased out the bank. Those thought they were gonna go head on and handle the business in the show. When I went back and looked at it again, B-Mac done been. I said, oh shit. I didn't bother him and get him his ass back. He said he had some stuff to take care of this weekend, and he wasn't gonna be in here. So guess what? I let it go, but I see he got his ass in that goddamn check. That's okay. He gonna be on restriction next week.
Oh, he in the chat right now? I'm behind on the comments. I'm trying to get everybody comments.
Yes, sir. He in the chat.
Oh, okay. Shout out to my nigga B-Mac, man. The Mack Mobb, bro. Salute. Salute, fam.
Matter of fact,
all right, man. Stephen Ridley.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready yet, bro?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm outside talking. I'm here, baby.
Oh, okay. Well, the floor is yours, and then I'm gonna go to Young Africa and then General Big Fish. Go ahead, Steve.
All right, so Q. It was a reach, but I give you props for putting up a good fight in regards to the point of who needs to fight more. It's clear that Errol Spence needs to fight more than Bud, but you made some good arguments to try to fight the other side. I give you that, but to me, it's still a reach because Spence needs to fight more than Bud. That's it. But on the other hand, though, L Boogie's argument about the A side for being Bud was a whack ass fucking point. The thing is, he's fighting to get 50-50. He's not fighting to get more than 50%. So that lets you know he's not the dominant one in regards to the purse. And I believe because of that weak ass argument is the reason why I'm giving Q the battle, because that was a weak ass point he was trying to make. I'm sorry, but you cannot say Bud's the fucking A side. I mean, if you go by the definition of A side and B side, whatever that bullshit is, you can't say Bud is the fucking A side. That's fucking oxymoronic as fuck.
Damn, Steve. Okay. So
damn, Steve.
Damn, Steve. Hey, hold on, Steve. Hold on, L Boogie. Before you try to justify that what he said, I'm in total agreement. This is what I meant, Steven, by I feel like Bud needs to fight more than Spence. I'm in agreement. Far as his legacy, far as his respect, far as if he want to truly be pound for pound number one, he got to see that nigga, right? On that, I'm in agreement. But what I meant by that is the fact that Spence has more options. He has to pick.
Yeah, I said that. I said that was a good. that was a good counter argument. But but when we look at it in totality, there's no debate that Spence needs it more than Bud, because if their careers ended today, we know where Bud's going, we know where Spence is not going currently. So, but the counter arguments you made were respectable enough to try to try to argue the opposite point. But L Boogie's argument on the opposite point was bullshit. It wasn't flying. Yours was a reach, but it was a valiant attempt. L Boogie's was just not a valiant attempt. It was just a Dow Sim long arm reach.
Mr. Steven.
Yeah, explain yourself, L Boogie.
How you know if Bud ain't in negotiations?
We know Bud ain't negotiating to get more than 50%.
Wait.
LB Communication is sponsoring right now. L Boogie, are you sponsoring this segment?
Yeah, hold on 1 minute. Hold
on. Work it out, man. Work it out. This has been sponsored by LB Communications.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back to you.
Yeah, it sounds like you might have to.
It's my boy. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I fucks with L Boogie.
Boogie the truth. No. Mack Mobb says I get moist with Spence. I ain't moist at all. I ain't moist at all.
I ain't gonna lie. I want to see you and B-Mac go at it again.
I'm gonna smoke his fucking boots, man.
Yeah, we definitely gonna.
I'm gonna B-Mac, man. Somebody go get a shovel and some dirt, bro, because I'm putting him in the dirt.
Hey, yo, that's the Undertaker versus Mankind right there, man. You fucking slobber knocker in my gym.
Yeah, because I don't get no respect. I'm Mankind, because they always try to dog me the fuck out. Yeah, that's right.
Sacco, man. You got to bring Mr. Sacco. But hey, man, Steve, is that all you got to say before I go to my boy Young Africa?
Yeah, go to Young Africa. Let's let the young man talk. Bring out Simba.
All right, man. Going out to my brother from at the goddamn motherland, my boy Young Africa. You're live on the chat with the Black Picasso and the Wolf Pack. Hold on. Do you feel it? Going out to my nigga Young Africa, man. You're live on the chat with the Wolf Pack. Holla at me, fam. What's poppin'?
Man, respect to you, man. Black Picasso, man. You know, painting beautiful pictures for the people, man. Jamie Foxx is crazy, bro. Those bird sounds are legit too, man. That's how the bird really sounded, man. Those bird sounds are amazing, man. Especially the doop, 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 doop. Yeah. That's crazy, man. That's amazing, man. But you know, salute to Q, salute to Boogie. You know, I got this to say about the debate, since it's about, it's very opinionated, we can say which opinions we like, but let's talk about the debate skills. And when we talk about the debate skills, I got Q in the battle, because Q, he concedes certain points and acknowledges certain things as fact and reality. But Boogie, man, Boogie just stay on his side of the room and does not move. And I got to dock points for that every round, for just not acknowledging any valid points. And so I got Q, my brothers. I got Q. Salute to you, my brother Quentin.
Oh, yo, L sector, you gonna do that shit any damn time.
Watch your mouth. Number 4. You ain't gonna be number 4 for long though, Mr. Golden. I don't know if you're gonna be higher or lower. We'll wait and see tomorrow.
I won't give a good goddamn as long as I'm a Bud buddy.
Goddamn right.
Already, man. If that's all you gotta say, Africa, man, I'm gonna go out to General Big Fish.
Yeah, man.
You're live on the chat with the Wolf Pack. Holla at me, bro. What's poppin'?
Hey, Thriller, what's up, man?
What's good, bro? How are you?
Man, I'm good, man. I enjoyed that matchup, man.
Hell of a debate.
Yeah. I re-listened to the show today from last night, the B-Mac show. And this was a great bounce back, turnaround, knockout. I'm talking about tonight, and I love L Boogie. L Boogie is my man. This is no knock to L Boogie, but L Boogie was avoiding questions, and instead of just humbling himself on the answers, he just trying to defend or make up points that's not valid. You can't do it.
Excuse me, Big Fish.
You gotta let them talk, bro.
You
gotta let them talk.
No, I'm gonna say something about my man, the news stuff in the chat, man. Somebody can get rid of that, man. We don't need that crap on him, man.
You said who is it? I'll take care of it. Who is it?
Some dude got that new HD
Okay, yeah, don't
XYZ.
worry about it. I got it. Go ahead, Big Fish. Go ahead.
But
Hey,
yeah,
Mr. Golden, you a wrench, bro. You can do it too now.
I don't know how to do it, though. I
Oh,
got to
okay,
teach you how to
I
do it.
got you. Don't worry about it. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead, Big Fish.
well, yeah. On the A side topic, it was just ridiculous. It's no way that you can argue that Terrence Crawford is the A side. And Steve Brimley just brought up a great point. This boy trying to just argue for 50-50. He not even trying to argue for the lion's share of the purse. So that lets you know right there off top. And then he avoided the question for 10 minutes about what perks do the A side get. He talked about T-shirts and popcorn sales and everything, but Q did what reporters on CNN do. He kept on his ass. Answer the question, L Boogie. Answer the question.
I was pressing that nigga, General Big Press. I kept that press on that nigga.
And he finally had to admit what perks come with the A side. That's why he resists Earl Spence, the idea of Earl Spence even being the A side, because he don't want any type of advantage that for Earl Spence, because he truly believes that Bud Crawford is number one pound for pound, and with that comes everything. But it don't, L Boogie. I'm sorry. Yeah, he may be the best fighter in the world. I'm not arguing that. It's too many people that say he is that know more than me. So that's not my argument in this whole situation. It's just the business side and the alignment that he was with. He was aligned with the wrong person at the wrong time. So now he's behind the gun and late to the race. And he's trying to catch up. So in order to catch up, you gotta do the hard work. He got to take a sacrifice on this. And then this is my last point. This was the killer. This wasn't a good. You asked some questions that put L Boogie on the spot tonight, E Thriller. When you asked that boy, name how Earl Spence can beat Bud Crawford, I thought his headset melted on his forehead. E Thriller. He was like, how can Earl Spence beat Terrence Bud Crawford? Let me think about that. Well, other than being perfect, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, so when you ask that question, that's at least 3 rounds right there. I got L Boogie in Q favor, man. I'm sorry, so I got to go with Q tonight, man. In a light breeze victory tonight.
Already, General Big Fish. Hey, yo, boxing logics. Hey, bro, cut your camera on just so I can make sure you are who you are. Then you can turn it off, bro.
Hey, Big Fish, what happened to Bud in your avatar, bro? What happened to his eye, bro? You the avatar king.
Can you pull it up?
Appreciate it.
Thank you for that. Hey, can you pull that up? That's a shout out to Q. Can you pull that up? I sent to you, E Thriller, real quick.
You can turn it up. You can turn it off, bro. Turn off your camera, bro.
I gotta address.
You said what now, Big Fish?
Can you send that text message I sent you? Can you zoom in?
I text you back. I couldn't pull it up, bro, because if I log out, because I'm connected to the Ethernet. If I log out, bro, it's gonna probably kick me out the stream, like in the stream.
Click.
We don't need to see that bullshit in the hand.
Click on my picture, on my avatar.
I don't think that shit. I can't do nothing with that, bro.
But yeah, we'll get that later on. We'll have that up next time.
This nigga got Bud with an eye patch on. For those who can't see, this nigga got Bud with an eye patch on. This motherfucker.
That's that nigga on the ESBC. You motherfucker.
Yeah, that's the eye doctor. That's when the eye doctor go get a hold of that boy.
Big Fish. Let me go out to Boxing Logic, man. He been waiting for a minute. Going out to Boxing Logic, you're live on the chat with the Wolfpack. Holler at me, man. What's popping?
Hey, what's popping, beautiful people? Peace and pugilism to you all.
Yes, sir. What's popping, fam?
Yo, I got a question though. I personally believe there is still a side in this situation. I would like to ask you guys the question. What was how do you justify Earl Spence the A side over Crawford, or how do you justify Crawford the A side over Earl Spence?
Both ways. Bud with the accomplishments, Earl with the sales and the draw. That's how.
Hey,
It's always been that way in boxing. It's
Q,
always been that way in boxing.
Q, you shouldn't
It's
have to
always been
repeat
that way in
yourself.
boxing.
You
Why you
said it
niggas keep
earlier
trying to rewrite
brilliantly.
what's been happening in boxing for years
Okay,
before
well
we
then
were
let me
all
ask.
born?
Okay,
Before
then.
we were all born. Before we were all born.
Okay, next question. Okay, then what was
God
the
damn.
So what was the since you say it was drawing sales, then what was the sales of Earl Spence and Ugas pay-per-view?
Nobody
He
know because
did.
he never
I
came
don't
out
think
with it.
the
I don't
official
think.
It
numbers
never
were
came
ever
out, but I
reported.
heard it was about 2 something. It wasn't all that
I
hot.
mean, the PBC stopped releasing them official numbers, so I wouldn't have a clue the official numbers.
Okay,
You
so
know,
all right, we both of them sell out the arena.
No. Both of them don't.
Yes, they do. You tell me one fight Crawford didn't sell out the arena.
Hold on.
Since he's been lineal champion.
I got totals.
Since
I
he
have
became
totals.
lineal champion at 135,
Hold on.
at 135 pounds, he was a lineal champion. Of course, the undisputed at 140. So please tell me, show me a fight he didn't sell out.
Hold on.
Terrence Crawford live gates are less than Earl Spence's, homeboy.
By a long
We
shot.
can bet on
Do you
that.
want me?
No,
Do you
okay,
want to
well,
bet something on it? We can send the
I-
cash app to E-Thriller right now.
we could talk.
I'll bet you
a whole
whatever
lot
you
of it,
want.
but
I'll bet you whatever you want
I'm
right
not for
now.
either or. Okay,
No. Let's
it's
bet
not a
some money
debate.
on that.
But I would like
Because
instead of
we do the
removing.
last 6 fights, and I guarantee you it won't come close from Bud's
Okay, we could.
last 6,
Okay,
from
look,
Earl's last 6.
we can
It
talk
won't
in
come close.
speculation.
No,
We
it's
can
not
talk in
speculation. It's
speculation. But
documented
if you can
fact that we
remove
can
the
Google it up
emotion
right
out
now
of it
and
and
look
just
up.
deal
It's
with the
not
hard facts,
speculation facts.
that'd be great. If we can move the emotion out, deal with the hard
No,
facts,
ain't no
that'd be
emotion.
great.
I'm just letting you know that we can
You
Google it.
can't let me know you never looked it up.
Ain't no such thing as no speculation. We can add up his
Can
last
you
6
do that
fights.
right now? Can you do that right
Yeah,
now?
we can do that right now. I already done it.
Or what is it?
I already done it.
What is
His
it?
last 6 fights in total equaled up to 68,067 total. His last 6 fights.
Who are you talking about?
Bud Crawford.
Okay, are you also counting the fact that he did? Are you also counting in the fact he also fought during COVID in the no fans
He said
arena?
6 fights, bro. He said 6 fights. He didn't have 6
No,
fights during COVID.
that's 2 of the 6 fights. He did not fight in the crowd.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Why
against
is
L
that?
Brook. Yep. Yeah, he didn't fight in the crowd.
Earl Spence fought in the same situation as well.
No, they did not. He fought in
Yes,
front of
he
the crowd
did.
every time in
It
Texas.
was a social distancing. They didn't. It wasn't
Earl Spence
full
fought every
capacity.
time in
It
Texas
wasn't.
in front of a
He
It
never
crowd.
fought
had
in the bubble,
COVID
big sis.
restrictions,
He
man.
never fought in the bubble,
Texas did
big
not
sis.
have COVID
He never
restrictions
fought
at
in the
all. They
bubble.
was
Man,
open up.
He never fought in the
I
Texas and
bubble.
live here,
Florida was
man.
open up for fights.
I live here, bro. You don't know what you're talking about.
But he
Texas
never fought in the bubble.
was
What we
open up for
saying?
fights during COVID. Tank fought
Man,
freaking
they
Theo
had
Santa
the
Cruz during
seat.
COVID.
They
Remember?
had social distance seating in that damn stadium, bro. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they did, bro. We from Texas, bro. They had social
Come on, bro.
seating in
Okay, so all right.
the Danny
They
Garcia
have
fight.
social
That's a
distance
fact.
seating. So how many did they sell in the social distance seating?
Man, you just
Hold up,
stop it, bro.
I'll tell you.
Stop.
Hold up, I'll tell
No,
you.
so
Just
we trying
stop
to
it.
compare facts here, not
I
emotion.
can look it up. I can look it up for you. Don't
6,102.
worry about it. But hey, yo, hold on.
You
All
getting
right,
killed
so
on facts. This ain't emotion. You
when
getting
Terrence
killed on
Crawford
No. That's
facts.
fought
6,000.
in a no,
That's 16,102. My
so
bad.
that's still 16 grand. So Terrence Crawford fought twice in front of no crowd because Bob Arum was going along with the COVID and all that bullshit. So all I'm saying is
That
be
sounds like
just
Bud's
fair.
fault, man. That
We
don't
got
sound like a Earl Spence problem, though, brother.
it's
Sound
not
like a
well, it's
Earl
whoever
Spence.
your
It don't sound like
promoter.
a Earl Spence problem.
No, it's
Because
not.
let me
It's,
tell you
it's
something.
no. It's
Devontae
only
Taylor
what
and
I'm
Leo
saying
Santa
is
Cruz,
it's
they not
only a
from
buzz.
Texas, and they
Can you
fought down
remove?
here.
sir, we don't have to talk over each other. All I'm
No,
saying
no, I'm
is we're
listening.
dealing facts for facts here. Bud is with
How?
Aram, who's doing it however he do it. And yeah, Bud is with Aram and Spence is with the PBC, who was just making sure all those fights were down during the South during that time in Texas.
Hey,
The same
boxing
thing,
logic, bro.
your
Hey,
boy.
yo, hold on, fellas. Hey, bro, I'm not sure if you know how we get down, bro. We talk over each other all the time, bro.
No, yeah, but yeah, what you do, but nobody really get to a point when you do that. So I'm just trying to get to a point.
I understand what you're saying, but you got to understand
Yeah.
how we rock, bro. You got to understand how
Right,
we
it's
rock.
my
That's how
first
we
time
rock,
on
bro.
here, so I don't know how you do it.
Obviously.
Yeah,
Hey, Q,
But
that's why,
tell him.
brother. That's
so
why
my
I'm letting
point
you
is
know,
though.
bro. So you can't tell a nigga not to
Hey, Q,
overtalk you, because if you
tell him
say
No,
some
I'm
about.
just
shit,
saying.
wait a
Well,
minute. Now you over talking me. So if you say some shit that a nigga don't agree with, a nigga is going to cut you off. That's
yeah, but
barbershop.
I'm trying to get to the facts so we can see it's not
You can
about a
still get
Well,
to
disrespectful
your
please
facts,
motion.
get
but go
to it
ahead.
then,
Go ahead.
because so far we ain't got to it yet.
Go ahead. Make your point. Hey, yo, Marcus,
Okay,
turn
so
on your
the point
camera,
I'm
bro, so I
getting
can
at
see
is
who
how
you
are
is.
we going to come up with so you got the Bud Crawford
Bet.
numbers now.
Gotcha.
What is the Spence numbers?
Which one? Oh, talking about his total
Yep.
Yes, sir.
attendance?
Yep.
Oh, it was 120,275.
Double, and you can add the 30 extra thousand that apparently he would have sold out during COVID, and it still ain't close, bro. Still ain't
It's
close.
not close, my
Okay,
brother.
so it's
It's not
double,
close, my
right?
brother. It's a
Okay,
reason
so we're
why he
talking
don't
about
want to
double.
give him 50-50.
Man,
It's a
all them
reason
tickets were
why.
free. Majority of them tickets
It's
were
a
free.
reason
Jerry Jones
why.
bought them damn tickets.
I'm just saying it don't matter what they did with them tickets. They should have did the same thing for him.
No, we ain't got to give away those free ass tickets, motherfucker.
We get
Because
the
they
Okay,
gotta
one of
money.
sell
those
That's
whatever
why
now.
we
they
the
can.
highest paid. That's why we the
Okay, so
highest
was the
paid.
biggest crowd? The bigger crowd was, of course, against a Mexican opponent. That was Mikey Garcia, right?
Right.
Okay, which is the Mayweather and PBC way, the set of black versus Mexican fighters.
That's
So okay,
smart. That's
But
smart.
that's
what did
good
he sell
business,
after that?
without
That's
a
good
doubt.
business. That's good business.
Okay, so by himself, when he fought Ugas, that crowd was about 50,000, right?
No, it's about 39 to be exact, close to 40, but about 39 something. 39,
39, 500
946
and
to be
something, and
exact.
it was
Hey, yo, somebody got some
3,800
shit going on in the
comp tickets.
background. Can you please mute your audio? Panel etiquette. Please mute your audio. It's fucking up the
Please.
show.
And there was 3,500 comp tickets. So outside of that, so if you're looking at anywhere between 34 and 35,000 tickets sold.
Man, it don't matter. He did that against a dude that
Okay,
don't speak no English.
okay. So how
He
about the
did
last
that
10?
against a dude that don't speak no English.
How about the last 10 fights? So it was six. Hello.
Yeah, we here, bro. Go ahead and
Yeah,
finish
we here,
making your
bro.
point
So is
We
the
before
here.
I go to
six
Marcus
fights why
Morgan,
he's
bro.
so
Go
these
ahead.
6 fights is why he's been the welterweight champion?
Hey, man, it don't matter how long he done been there or whatever. It's whoever's having the best success outside the ring, brother.
You were talking
But
about
I mean,
Mexican fighters,
if
right?
you do the totality of the time since Crawford's been a champion compared to since Spence been a champion, I'm sure his Crawford numbers overwhelm Spence's.
Yeah, he's got more fights, bro. That ain't even. But you're talking about Mexican
I'm
fighters, right?
talking about since they've been a champion.
You're talking about Mexican fighters, right? Bud Crawford
No,
fought
I know.
Ray
I said
Beltran.
since they've been champion.
Beltran is a Mexican, right?
No, I'm saying about since they've been champion.
He was a champion when he fought. He fought for the title when he fought, and he retained his WBO. So he was a
Okay.
Mexican, right?
Since
So
Crawford been a champion, I'm sure he has more views and more sales than Spence.
he has more title fights. So I'm not sure what you're talking about.
You got to go the same amount of
He has
numbers.
more
Man.
of a gate. He has sold more overall over the duration than Spence has.
He has a longer career, my brother.
You got to go with same time spans.
Yeah, man.
And going the same time span, it's not close, brother. It's
Yeah,
not
you
close.
can't say he been boxing for 12 years and he been boxing for 6 and then get the one with 12 more time.
Spence has only been boxing for 6 years?
No, I'm just giving you an example, bro.
Hey man, you ain't gonna wait and get some Earl section.
Hey, yo,
But
man,
E
hey,
Thriller
let me do
and
this.
fellas,
Hold on, Wolfpack. Hold on, Wolfpack. Hey, let me go to Marcus Morgan, man. He been waiting to cook for a minute. Hey, yo, you're live on the chat with the Wolfpack. Holler at me, bro.
Nah, bro. I'm just listening in. Y'all cooking. You know what I'm saying? Just
Go
listening
ahead,
in right
man. The
now.
floor is yours for about a good minute or two. You know, you can make your point about the debate or whatever this topic is that's going on. Go ahead. Before I bring the panel back up.
I mean, You know, all around with this fight, man, I just want to see it, man. I feel like Terrence Crawford need to come out and just, he probably not going to get 50-50. I'm not saying what he should. I don't personally think he should get 50-50, but I'm not mad at him for wanting to get it either. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I feel like he should get it, you know. But overall, I just want to see this fight, man. I just want to see this fight. I think Terrence gonna lose. I mean, I know I'm on a Bud channel, so I know how it's rocking. It's all
This
love.
is not a
you know?
Bud channel. This is a boxing channel, my brother. But go ahead.
Nah, I'm talking about not you, bro. I'm talking about more we all side. You know the people calling in always got their side of how they feel about something. You know, but overall, I just want to see the fight. Go ahead. No, it's Bud.
I agree with Lukey. I agree with Lukey. This should be 50-50 down the middle.
Hey,
I don't.
Go ahead, Marcus. Go ahead and finish your point, bro.
Let me say that why I don't. Now, the reason why I say I don't think it's 50-50 because I'm not looking at it from Earl Spence point of view. I'm looking at it for the people from the perspective of the people who's throwing this fight. This is a business. It's only entertainment to us. For the top heads, this is a billionaire industry sport. This billionaire sport. So they're looking at it off investments. If you can't come to my job and tell me what you're going to do for me to make my company better. I got to be able to see what you did before I even hired you. So when they go off of Bud numbers, it's not about them going to say they made $300 million off this fight. It's not them thinking that they can't have enough money for the fight. In their mind is, how can we pay you what you want us to pay you off the numbers you provided or the numbers you have gotten in the past? So not from a Spence point of view, but from the promotional side, is like, we shouldn't pay you this because off your numbers you have done in the past, you don't deserve it.
Okay.
That's just my take. Go ahead.
You know what? All these promotional companies, what they need are belts to solidify their worth if they wish to sell or anything. The PBC biggest fear right now is that if Terrence Bud Crawford beats Earl Spence, becomes undisputed champion at the welterweight division, jump up, beat Jamel Charlo, becomes undisputed at the 154 division, he walks away with those belts. PBC loses stock, they lose his value, they lose everything. Because Bud is not a PBC fighter. He's no longer with Top Rank, he is now independent. So it's not like they have to split anything with Top Rank at all. This is the big PBC's biggest fear, is that Bud actually beat these guys and walk away with their belts and their stock value goes down.
Let me reply to that real quick, please. I definitely don't think that's not even nowhere in the thought process. Not at all. Not at all. First of all, I definitely know that PBC feels he's not going to get past Arrow, and he's definitely not going to move up and beat Charlo. I'm not saying that anybody can't do anything, but that's the least of their worries. That's the least of their worries. Bud is not getting paid off what Bud haven't showed he deserved. It's not if that's the case, they just wouldn't make the fight at all. They wouldn't make the fight at all. They wouldn't make the fight at all.
You say that's the least of their worries, but we just saw the Hall of Fame, ceremony where every damn legend said Bud's going to win. You don't think that's the back of their mind?
That ain't going to make no fight. None of them legends going to make no fight.
But what does that mean, bro?
That puts doubt into the mind of those.
Just because the legends holler that don't mean shit.
Hold on. Most of those fighters who even picked him, most of those fighters have fought for Top Rank in the past. Most of them fought for ESPN. Most of them fought for ESPN. Huh?
James fought on HBO and all that shit.
So what's that mean? I don't think they're equating Top Rank. They're looking at fighter for fighter.
But what I'm saying to you is this, bro. At the end of the day,
Crawford's not with Top Rank anymore.
100%. But at the end of the day, it comes back to this. That's just their opinion. They don't listen, bro. This is a money-making business. They don't care what Mike Tyson them say. They don't care what Sugar Ray Leonard picked. He picked Mikey just because he's Mikey. Like, they're not even giving you no real breakdowns on why they're picking Crawford. Now, we know Crawford could win and Crawford could do this. We know that. But they're not even giving true breakdowns of the fight.
Yeah, they have. Yes, they have.
Crawford did.
And mind you, this is only PBC's not splitting this with nobody.
Mike Tyson say he just watched the highlights and say he watched Earl Spence get dropped and got back up.
PBC would not be splitting this with anybody. Remember this,
right?
Tarver's the biggest hypocrite of them all. He talking about Crawford remind him of him. He don't even fight nothing like Crawford. If you want to be realistic, his style more like Earl. Off the jab and this and this. He's not flashy. He's not this. He's not that. He's straight to the point. He fundamentally gifted. That's how he called Roy Jones.
Okay, so Marcus, let me ask you this.
That alone is a horrible.
Marcus, let me ask you this, bro, because I've been listening to you. I see you making your case for Earl. It sounds like he's your guy. Cool. But you just said that the PBC don't have any concerns about Earl Spence possibly losing to Terrence Crawford, right? Isn't that what you said?
Well, mainly he said he'll be both of them. I don't think they thinking that deep. No.
Okay, so I just want to have you on record. You're saying to the whole panel that the PBC don't have any concerns about Earl Spence losing to Terrence Crawford.
No.
Okay, well, what about Earl? Because he told that nigga to his face, I'm gonna go the easier route and knock out Sean Porter. Do you
know what the easier route means, though?
Oh yeah, I know exactly what it means because the nigga said I'm going to go the easier route, meaning I'm going to fight the easier fighter. No. It ain't got nothing to do with the other bullshit.
Double. Listen. I'm listening to you. Double entendre. Double entendre. What I'm saying is this: the same thing we going through now. Well, it's a little easier now, being he don't have Bob. Same thing he going through now.
What's the hold up? Why? How do you feel like it's easier?
It's easier because listen to me, bro. At the time he said this was not Bud with Top Rank. Yes or no?
Was Jeff Horn with Top Rank?
Did he fight Jeff Horn?
He wanted to fight him. He called him out, didn't he? Didn't he call him out?
And what happened after that?
He say, "Hey, ain't nothing else to say. Let's line it up, man down."
And what did he say?
Is that not what Earl Spence said? Or am I making this shit up?
And what did Al Heyman say? Yeah, that's not. I
don't know what Al Heyman said because nigga, Al Heyman don't talk. Al Heyman does not talk.
Listen to me,
so
bro.
You can miss me with that. Nigga, quit saying that. I'm listening. Nigga, I'm a very good listener. Go ahead.
As in for him, as in Arrow saying, Al Heyman, he wasn't in his plans. They kept
that was the fact.
Same way Top Rank has been doing for
So wait a
years.
minute. So okay, with that being said, you don't think Al Heyman had any concerns?
Concerns about what?
What would be the reasoning behind it? Why not go ahead and get that nigga out the way? Why not go ahead and get him out? Why fight Mike with no belt? Go ahead.
I couldn't hear you. You said why fight Mikey?
Said, why not go ahead and get Terrence Bud Crawford out of the way, who had the WBO strap? Why would you fight little old Mikey with no fucking belt, with no resume at 147? Go ahead.
That's the payday. Big payday.
So Terrence Crawford wasn't a big payday?
It's too much to negotiate that. Look at what they doing now.
Long time. No.
Maybe
long time ago.
Can I jump in? Maybe then it was because Crawford was still with Top
Rank.
Rank.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta have
Top Rank is not. I mean, Bud Crawford is with no one now. He's independent. All the proceeds, all the money, PBC will be splitting nothing when they make this fight now. Besides with Terrence Bud Crawford, his management, and of course amongst themselves with Earl Spence Jr. So we can't. It's no longer the argument that it's hard to negotiate because you got cross promotion
right?
And all
okay.
this. Now
that point, hold on. To that point,
let me finish.
Why is it taking so long to make the goddamn fight?
That's your boy Terrence Crawford.
So now Terrence Crawford. We've been waiting on one nigga for 4 fucking years. Now it's Terrence Crawford's fault that the PBC is lowballing him, allegedly.
That's exactly allegedly. You don't know what's going on.
I mean, what else could it be? What else could it be?
Your boy Terrence Crawford signed the contract. You wanted him for 4 years.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So have you heard of a fight for 50-50? You mean to tell me that nigga's going to only make $4 million to go up against the quote unquote?
You just said allegedly. You just said allegedly.
Wait, I wait.
You just said allegedly.
Fucking wait.
You just said allegedly.
You ain't answering my question.
You just said allegedly.
According to the rumors, are you telling Terrence Crawford to take either the A deal, 3 fights for $8 million, or the B deal, 3 fights for $14 million to fight Earl Spence?
I'm telling you this. Crawford
know
on
you ain't gonna get it up off
record
of
saying
me.
word
nigga,
for
don't.
word.
No, nigga,
I don't have
answer
to
my
take
goddamn
50-50.
question.
If I know I can win,
Answer
if
the
I know I
goddamn
can win, I don't
question.
got to take 50-50. Did he not
Quit
say that?
wiggling and
Did he
moving
not say
around.
that?
I asked you a
Did he not say
specific
that?
question, and you want to
Come
tap
on, man.
dance around the
Because
shit.
y'all be acting like little girls, bro. Your man
Nigga,
said out
you
his own
trying to
mouth.
go to the Pro Bowl.
He
I asked
said
you
it
a
out his
simple
own mouth.
question, and you
He
don't want
not
to
said out his
answer.
own mouth. I'm giving you
Man,
what
you
your
the one
man
doing
said.
a salsa about this right now.
I'm
You
giving you what
salsaing
your
around
man
like a
said.
man.
I asked you a simple question. You don't want to answer.
Oh, that's a man.
Take the 14 million.
But he's the highest paid. Oh, listen, no. If he's the highest paid welterweight, why is he getting lowballed?
Because
they are
that's why.
afraid of
Listen,
losing.
it
Because they
shows
are
why he
afraid of
never left.
losing
This is
their
why he
belt.
never left top rank. This is why he never left
They
top
are
rank.
afraid
Right
of
here.
losing their belt.
PBC are afraid of losing the belts to Terrence Crawford.
No, he just Terrence Crawford
They
don't
are
make
going
him
to
look good. So
lowball him
why
to the
should
point
he
where
get
they
the lion's
know
share of
he ain't gonna
anything?
take the goddamn fight. What do you mean? Duh, this shit is simple. What do you mean why he being lowballed?
He being lowball because a nigga don't make nothing. That's why he being lowball. You don't make nothing. We can make $100 million this fight.
Sean Porter.
We can make $100
Sean
million
Porter
this
made his
fight,
biggest
and
payday
you still
against
deserve
Earl
10 million.
Spence.
Listen
But
to
you
what he's
sit
saying,
up here
Marcus.
telling me
Listen
that
to what he's
Terrence
saying,
Crawford
Marcus.
don't make nothing.
No, I'm
He
talking
sells
about
out every
as in
fight in
profit.
Arkansas.
I'm talking about profit.
He sells out
You
every
talking about
fight in his hometown.
pay-per-views? Are you
You
talking about
talking about
pay-per-views?
profit.
Because I'm not arguing the pay-per-views. I'm not arguing the
I'm
pay-per-views.
talking about, well, this is a pay-per-view fight, so you got to argue that.
No, I'm not arguing the pay-per-view.
If he gets
Errol Spence sells
4.5
way
million
more pay-per-views
guaranteed a
than
fight,
Terrence
there is
Crawford.
a profit.
You said what, bro?
If he's getting 4 million at least guaranteed up front for a fight, there is a profit.
No, I'm talking about for the company.
Jews
Go
don't
back
give
and
up no
add up
money,
some of these fights. They was barely breaking even in some of these fights.
That's what they say, bro. You're hearing that from the
Nah, ain't no
PPC
that's
side.
what they say, bro. Think about, ain't no man finna diss one of his best fighters while they're fighting for him, telling him they're not making him nothing.
Yes, he does.
Making
He
him
has
You don't
a
think that had
history.
anything
He
to
has
do
a
with him
history of
knowing he was
doing
going to
that.
leave him? You don't think that had anything to do
He
with
has
it?
a history of doing that.
That's a dumbass point, bro. We're talking about Bob Arum. Are you kidding me?
Bob still
He has
had
a history of
two and
doing
a half
that.
years left. Come
He
on,
has a
man.
history of doing that.
Oh, well, it's a fact, though, is it not?
You just said,
so
oh, well.
wait, hold on. I got it, y'all. I got it. So was it a fact whenever Bob Arum said Errol Spence didn't want the fight, he was ducking? Was that a fact
Did
too?
Bob ever send him something?
Pick and choose
Did Bob ever send him something? Did Bob ever send him something?
It's a
Did
simple
Bob
yes or
ever
no.
send him something? No,
It's
let's
a
talk about
simple
facts. You
yes
brought
or
up Bob
no.
Arum.
He
Did
said he
Bob
reached
Arum
out
ever
to
send
Al
him anything?
Heyman on several occasions.
No, he didn't.
Al
No, he
Heyman
didn't.
said
You're
Errol
lying.
Spence didn't want the fight. So
You're
was Bob
lying, buddy.
Yes or no?
You're lying.
Yes
Bomac
or
just
no
did a
is
whole
right.
interview. Bomac
Yes
just did a whole
or
interview
no
saying
will
that Bob
suffice,
Arum
sir.
never contacted them.
Yes or no will suffice.
Bomac just did a whole interview saying that they never,
I'm not
Bob
talking
Arum
about
never
Bomac. I'm
contacted Errol
talking
Spence.
about what Bob Arum said about Errol Spence. He said it on multiple occasions.
Anybody
Errol
can say
Spence don't want
anything,
the
bro.
fight. Did he not
Anybody
say
can
that?
say anything.
Okay,
Did they ever
then. Just like
contact him? Is
Bob.
what
Wait
I'm
a minute.
saying.
That's my
Did
fucking
they ever
point.
contact him?
Just like Bob can say
Did
anything.
they
Oh,
ever
Terrence Crawford is
contact
losing
him?
so much money. Terrence Crawford don't sell. Oh, I could have built
So why did
mansions.
Bob?
He can be just
Okay,
Crawford's
if he
kid right
lying,
there.
let me ask you something, bro. You got
Now
so
I'm
much
lying.
common sense. If he
Now
lying,
I'm fucking lying.
why would Terrence Crawford sign back twice if he lying?
Because he was
You
making
said what
money,
now?
dumbass.
Nigga, he was
If
getting
he
paid the
lying
most
on a
money.
man, why he signed with him twice, bro?
Bro,
Why
that's
would
a
you let a
dumbass
man
fucking question.
just
If
kill
he's
your
the
whole
highest paid
character,
welterweight, why would
kill
he
your
not
whole
be
entire
signing that?
character, and you
Bro, how
sign
much
back
money?
twice with him?
Bro, okay, let's do this.
I like how you moving the goalposts, but the shit don't work.
Last
You
thing
ain't going to the
about
Pro Bowl, bro. You ain't going to the Pro Bowl. Go ahead,
Your
dude.
argument sucks. Your argument
Go
sucks.
ahead,
How you
dude. No,
do this
nigga,
when you
your
talk
shit
about it?
suck. Because, nigga, you dancing around every fucking question. You
No,
ain't
you
asking
asking me
shit.
stupid shit. I'm giving you what the people you're talking about say.
What the hell?
So
Hey,
wait
man,
a minute.
let me ask you this.
So am I making this shit up, or somebody let me know on the panel? Am I making this shit
Bro,
up? That
you
Bob
just
said?
said
Yes or no? Did
what
Bob
Bob
Arum not
Arum
say
said.
that
You
Errol
said
Spence
Bob
didn't
Arum
want the
was
fight?
scared. So listen, let me ask you, bro. Let me ask you. You said Bob Arum
You
said.
listening, nigga? I asked the panel. Am I making this shit up?
It's your panel.
Okay, then go ahead. So tell me where I
got
told a lie.
the
If I ain't
PBC.
making
Here's
it
the
up.
quick problem: the PBC got payment layaway plans for their fighters, and Terrence Bud Crawford ain't trying to have that shit. Like, I want my money up front. You're gonna be paying me $250,000 every quarter, like you're paying Broner. Get the fuck out of here! And you got these
And
niggas
not
on
only
360
that, why would
here.
I take less to fight fucking Earl Spence when I made more to fight Sean Porter? Make that make sense.
Make that make sense.
Fact.
That
And,
shit
and,
don't
and,
make sense.
here's the fact: Terrence Bud Crawford made more to fight Sean Porter than Errol Spence did to fight Sean Porter.
Go ahead, Gooch. I know you wanted to say something. My bad. Go ahead.
We don't know that
No,
for a
I'm just
fact.
saying.
We just know the front end money.
You said what I was about to ask. How y'all? What I'm saying is, how do you motherfuckers want Bud? Why do you motherfuckers really want Bud to take the low? And he's the highest paid. Y'all keep talking about Bob this, Bob
We
that.
said take 50-50.
No.
I said that. I didn't say low man. I said 50-50.
Nah, he ain't talking to you, bro. He talking
No,
to the other
I'm
dude,
talking.
Mark.
I'm talking to
Go ahead.
Marcus. I'm talking
Go
to
ahead, I didn't hear you, bro.
Marcus.
You said how did he
Marcus.
take 50-50 what?
What I'm asking is, this is what I'm asking. Is Terrence Crawford not the highest paid welterweight right now?
With Top Rank, yes, he was.
Once again, see, there you go with Top Rank. No, without Top Rank, any which way it go, he's the highest paid welterweight.
Yeah, I'm answering your question. I'm saying, yeah, with Top Rank, he had a guaranteed contract. What am I supposed to say?
Okay, so
he's not on a payment site.
So basically, what you saying is, so what I'm getting at is you saying so basically PBC who got the money can't even pay this man, and you trying to say he's not worth it?
Bro, this is not a personal stake with me. I'm talking about from a promotional stance. Listen to me, bro. Listen to me, bro. Listen to me, bro.
Not paying their fighters what they worth. My nigga, Errol Spence be paid just as much as goddamn Terrence. Get the fuck out of here.
You don't have a clue what Earl Spence is getting paid. That's the thing.
They get a lot of money on the back end, as in the stage. Okay, y'all know so much, bro.
Nobody knows what Earl Spence and PBC fighters are getting paid.
Go
But
ahead,
you
bro.
trying to be sarcastic and tell us, oh, y'all know so much. Nigga, how much money did he get on the back end?
What I'm saying is they have why do you think Terrence Crawford, listen, bro. Why do you think Terrence Crawford said like you said? Like you said, why do you
Spence get paid versus
How much is Earl Spence getting on his back end?
Let me make my point.
How much is Earl Spence getting on the back end, sir?
Why do you think Terrence Crawford said, like you said, why do you think Terrence Crawford said, fuck that, I want all my money up front? That's how he's used to getting paid. He want to be dealt with a certain way. 100% cool. That's how he used to getting paid.
That's how 99% of fighters got paid for the PBC.
Over there, it's a different way they get paid over there.
We know that, but I asked you.
So Terrence
you
Crawford, what he wanted,
everything,
like $20 million
how
up
much is
front
Earl
and
Spence
the back
getting on the
end?
back end?
Terrence Crawford still wants a back end. He just wants $20 million up front too. He still wants the back end as well.
So
what does GTD stand for? Tommy, I've asked a question. What does GTD stand for? I answered your question. Got you done. Yeah.
Hey, man. Nigga don't want to answer shit. Go ahead.
Bro, because you muted me. You keep muting me, bro. You keep muting me, bro. I just finally caught it that time.
We don't mute nobody,
when I
bro.
play a video, it automatically mutes everybody. That's point
you just asked the question, bro.
Nigga, don't flatter yourself. I asked you a question.
Bro.
I said, since you know everything, how much does Earl Spence get on the motherfucking back end? Because you keep bringing it up. So how much is he making?
I don't know what the fuck Earl get on the back end, but y'all brought up he don't get shit on the back end. So I said he do get shit on the back end.
Ain't nobody say he don't get shit on the back end. You're making up shit on the fly. You see what you're doing? You're making up shit on the fly. Did nobody say he don't get no back end? We asked you how much does he get on the back end?
As much as Bud is what I said. Bud's the highest paid welterweight. Earl Spence should be getting paid just as much as Bud. Is what I'm saying. I didn't say what he ain't.
How can you prove that?
I don't know what Earl get. Like I told you, they get paid a lot on the back end. I don't know what Earl get.
All right, cool.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I know when they met up. I know when they had met up. Earl said he get paid more than him. That's all I know.
Yeah, of course he said that.
Okay, but hold on.
I'm just saying what he said. I don't know, bro.
Let me click on this one. If he's getting paid more than him, hold on. Listen to what I'm about to say on this one. If he's making more money, what's the first thing Earl said? You bet 100,000. What Bud say? Bet $1 million. You making
turn
that
your camera
money,
on, Jay Cooley, and then turn it off, bro. Go ahead, Ellis. My bad.
I'm just saying, bro. Y'all keep talking, man. Earl first was 100,000. Nigga, you man, come on with that, bro. Motherfucking Bud telling us bet $1 million, nigga. $1 million is on the line right now. So if I bet a nigga $1 million, I'm gonna make sure this fight happens. Nigga, quit playing with me. But
Did not Bud say if I would fight somebody, it don't gotta be 50-50 long as I know I'm gonna win?
He said
but
that,
now
bro.
You gotta have 50-50?
He said
Did he
that,
not
bro.
say that? Yes or no?
He said that.
Okay, then. So what the fuck? Let me ask you this. Let me say this, guys. Y'all can get on my head or whatever y'all want to do together. It's all good with me. I don't take this shit personal. This shit just talk to me. Oh, now listen, bro.
We do
My
this
thing
every
is,
night, bro.
listen, bro. My thing is this, right? If Bud beats Earl, right? Bud is the only man ever to be undisputed in 2 weight classes, correct?
Yes.
So why don't motherfucker gotta pay you $50 million for you to be legendary and be damn near to argue to be the best fighter in motherfucking boxing history? Why do you need $50 million to make history?
Bullshit numbers out here just to prove a point?
No, I'm just saying, why do you need all this money to be the best fighter damn near ever?
This is sign language. Where's Kevin Simmons?
That's the money. Hey, hold on. Ain't that the
All I
money
know
thing?
is if it comes to something, me being the best ever at something, yeah, you got to pay me for my time. Don't get me wrong, but you ain't gonna have to stuff my goddamn plate because I'm doing something that's gonna make me the biggest legend of any time ever.
I ain't never heard a nigga say they didn't want no more money, bro. I'm sorry. It's billionaires that still want a lot more money.
Okay, well then why did your boy Terrence Crawford say you don't gotta pay me 50-50 or whatever? He said this shit, bro. Y'all defended. He said it.
Sir, once again, if you watch my last live stream, I played that actual video.
I don't watch your live streams.
I said if you watch my fucking live stream, I played that video. What's up, bro?
Hey, hey, let me pat this nigga down, man, because nobody didn't check this nigga at the door, man. Who sent you, man? What kind of
weird shit is that?
What kind of missing you on? What kind of missing you on, man? You come over here to see.
Y'all can ride each other all day. I'm here.
You can see. You came over here to seek and destroy. I see, man.
Seek and destroy shit. I was just listening to my man call me to the mic. Was I not listening through? I said, "Hey, I'm just checking it out." I was just listening. Y'all was cooking. That's all I said.
He called you personally?
I called. Wait a minute. When I call you out, nigga, like you said, I ain't never seen you in my personally. I told you to turn your camera on, nigga. When you click backstage, nigga, I don't know you. Just like you don't know me personally. They called me to this. Once again, nigga, don't flatter yourself.
What I said was, y'all was on the panel, and you said, "Marcus, what you got on it?" And I said, "Hey, bro, I'm just listening to y'all cook. Y'all cooking." You said, "All right, well,
why'd you get on the panel? You didn't have nothing to say then.
You miss. Hold on.
Why'd you get on the panel? You didn't have nothing to say.
Hold on, I got it. Don't misconstrue my words. I asked you what you had on it because you clicked on a fucking link. I didn't tell you to click on the link.
So you can have your word out. Jesus Christ.
You clicked on the fucking link. If a
bro, y'all niggas acting emotional, bro.
I'm gonna bring you on.
You sound emotional. You trying to say a man with the ask you to get on the panel. Like you Lola Falana, nigga.
I don't know who the fuck this nigga think he is, but that's crazy. Hey, man, let me read this super chat. Shout out to my boy, Mr. INTJ, man. Porter, he said Porter made more money fighting Bud, so how's he the B side? Hey, man, that's a good question. I appreciate it, my brother. Hey, he dropped off.
No, he didn't need Thriller. Security threw him out the ring, man.
He called me to get on the panel. That was funny.
I never said the nigga called me to get on the panel. I said the nigga called. We was all on the panel. Fam said, "Hey, what you got on it?" I said, "Shit, man, I'm just listening."
You're the next in line. He wanted you to get your word in.
I let you
bro. That's common sense shit, bro.
You hit the link.
Y'all didn't want to like I said the nigga came to my crib and started the live chat.
You hit the link.
I said the nigga said what you got on it.
Marcus Morgan, you're first of all, you're delusional. Bro. You're delusional because hold on, y'all. This nigga is moist right now, but it's cool.
Hey, I love this shit.
Hold on, y'all. It's pretty obvious. Hold on, y'all. It's pretty obvious.
I love it.
Hold on. It's pretty obvious you don't watch my show. I really don't give a fuck. But the way that it goes, if you click on my link, I make you turn on the camera. Hold on. I make you turn on the camera to make sure everything is on the up and up. I bring people on. I let everybody speak before we open the panel. You just so happen to be the last motherfucker that clicked on the link. So I say, okay, you came on, you introduced yourself. I say, hey man, go ahead and pop your shit. What you got to say? You wanted to pass the mic. I'm like, nah, go ahead and say what you got to say. And then you went on your little rant or whatever you want to call it, your little soliloquy.
Obviously,
Hey,
he had
nigga,
a lot.
you wait a minute. You made it seem like I called you out, nigga. I don't know.
I never did that, bro.
I don't know.
Y'all
You just
just
said
took
it.
that shit and
You
ran with it,
just
bro.
said I called
No,
you
we
out.
can replay the
Nigga,
clip.
no, I introduced you to my
Stall him
I
out,
never
Debo.
listen, bro.
Stall
Hey,
him out,
listen, bro. I
Debo.
never said that
Hey,
shit.
man.
I
Hey,
never said that
bro.
shit. I
I tell
never
you
said
what,
that
bro.
shit, bro.
It's all good, bro. I ain't tripping. Hey, we don't do no soft shit over here. Going out
Yeah,
to Jay
y'all
Cooley, nigga.
niggas
You live
weird,
on the
bro.
chat
I
with the
love
Wolfpack. Holler at
I
me, man.
love how y'all stick together, but that's some weird shit, bro. I love how y'all
I don't know
stick
what you're
together,
talking
though.
about, bro. But hey, if you don't like where you at,
Oh,
bro,
that's
you get the fuck out
Yo,
the chat.
how much you got on my 40?
Ain't nobody
that's
forcing you to be
psychology
here,
like
bro.
a woman.
You can politely exit.
I like
Hey,
how you
look,
was clicking the camera, man. That's
I'm
weird
good.
shit.
I ain't never ran from shit. You hear me?
hey,
Hey,
I
yo,
knew
Jay
that
Cooley,
about
you
the
live on
room.
the chat with the
Oh, he a
Wolfpack. Holler at me,
youngster.
man.
Hey, that's what youngsters. That's what them youngsters be saying. I ain't never read for shit.
Yeah, he sound like a young
We
nigga,
old
bro. He real
shit,
boys,
bro.
bro. Hey, Jay Cooley, man, you live on the chat with the Wolfpack. Holler at me, man.
Man, I'm trying to talk to you, man. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this moist ass nigga won't shut the fuck up. Go ahead, Jay Cooley. Floor is yours, my brother.
Already, man. I feel like, man, give Bud the highest pay he made. If he made $6 million fighting Mirko, get that man $6 million, get this fight going.
Mm.
And shit, that's how I feel. And if you want to pay him 15 million, give his ass 15 million with no pay-per-view buys.
Mm.
Either way, make this fucking fight, man. Both of them bullshitting to me.
Damn, I didn't expect that coming from you, Jay Cooley. So you
Man,
say give
dude.
Bud what he want?
Man, give him what
On
he
the front
want,
end,
man.
on the
But
front
like
end, on the
I'll say it
guarantee.
like this: if he give him if he made $6 million or whatever against Mirkan or whoever he played the highs against, give him what he made. Give him what he got paid for. Shit.
They gotta give him at least 8 on this.
Well, give him $8 million and he take that motherfucker 60-40 or whatever pay-per-view buy. You still gonna make 15, 17 million. Shit. Look, man. Get him at
It's a
$8 million
win-win
up front.
situation for both men.
Get that man,
It's a win-win situation.
$8 million. Get that man $8 million. If he made $8 million on his other fights, get that man his $8 million.
Here's the truth: nobody can lose in this situation. There's no way you can lose money because everybody gonna buy this fight.
Man, this is the
Is
biggest
that
fight
true?
of the decade.
Do we know that for 100% fact? So you say, but you don't know that for a fact, though.
No, we do.
I
do.
don't
know that for a fact.
Let me break
We
it down.
don't know
Let me
that
break
for a
it down.
fact. I mean, we like to hope to think
Okay,
that
let's
would be
break it
the
down.
case.
Let's break it down. Also, look, one other thing, people counting the factor of everybody think they're gonna buy this thing on pay-per-view, in their house and all. A big factor of pay-per-view also happens in like your Dave & Buster's, your sports bars and all that, and those count for bulk sale pay-per-views. Now, if people are strapping for money, what they're going to do is they're going to hit the Dave & Buster's, they're going to hit all the sports bars they can that will be throwing this fight under request. That's what's going to happen. Each one of those Dave & Buster's pay-per-view, say if somebody going to Dave & Buster's and the Dave & Buster's got a whole place, that count as 150, 200 pay-per-view buys. No, that count as 200, 250 pay-per-view buys on his own, depending on the Dave & Buster's.
Where you get all this from, though?
200,000 bars in
Because
America.
I used to because I ran a
They charge based on capacity when you buy pay-per-view from establishments like Dave & Buster's and Buffalo Wild Wings. They base it off of capacity. So he is correct. Continue.
I ran a restaurant business for a year. So yes, that's how this works. And then so I know I went to go see Earl Spence and the Mikey Garcia fight at Dave & Buster's. And who else was I hanging out with? Gary Russell Jr., his family, Antoine, and all of them. And it was packed. Okay? They completely did that. Now that's just one of 3 in the DC, one of 4 Dave & Buster's in the DC area that was packed. Imagine the country. So let's just be honest. This thing is going to do a minimum of, in my opinion, probably about 800,000 pay-per-view buys.
Yeah, possible.
Hey, I got something like this too. If Bud wants that much money, give it to him. But he shouldn't complain about where he's gonna fight at. If I was Bud, nigga, I'll fight Earl in his goddamn backyard. Don't you want to whoop his ass in front of his family?
I understand that, but see, Dallas, also a bad history of bad judgments. And the commission is there is not as strong. So it's a lot of other factors outside of that why you may not want to have the fight in Dallas.
You know,
All them fans want to
shit on
fight
Bud
bad,
about
bro.
that because he got a legitimate. He probably got some real solid, legitimate reasons not to.
Man, hell no, nigga. You pound for pound, one of the
Nigga, hold on, bro.
One of the best, but it has nothing to do. But it has nothing. But the
niggas
boxing
tried to jump
commission
on
in
Bud. Them
Texas is
niggas was trying
nothing
to
like
jump on
Las
Bud this
Vegas.
week, bro.
You should fight Earl in the goddamn ambulance. Just lock y'all two in that bitch. It don't matter where it's at. Just drive that bitch around.
Oh man, okay, I feel you, Jay Cooley. Is that all you gotta say, bro? Before I go to B Mac?
Oh shit,
the
just
shot.
talking shit, man. It's all good. Go to him.
Appreciate
Jay
you tapping
Cooley.
in too, Jay Cooley. Hey man, mute your audio if you got some shit going on in the background. Mute your audio, please. All right, going out to my motherfucking brother, B Mac, aka B Millie, aka The Undertaker, aka Shaq motherfucking Diesel. Make sure y'all go hit his like button. Make sure y'all go sub up to the Mack Mobb. B Mac, holla at me, fam. What's popping?
Thriller the Black Picasso. Can you hear me good, fam?
Loud and clear, my brother. How are you?
Oh man, I'm a little disappointed, man, because you didn't pass me. Just like you passing that motherfucker to me right there.
Yeah,
man, you didn't get to pass that bitch to me just now. You didn't dunked on the motherfucking ran the nigga off before I even got to get on the motherfucking stage out this bitch.
Oh, you talking about that moist ass nigga?
Yeah,
Martin?
man, I wanted a piece of that shit right there, bro. I wanted a piece of that shit right there.
Yeah,
Talking
yeah.
some
I'm
bullshit.
sorry, B Mac.
Hold on, nah. You had to. That's how I do when you start painting a picture on the motherfucker. You can't take that shit and then get ran off, man. But salute to E3, man. The Black Picasso, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, man. Salute to the whole panel, man. I see Q, L Boogie, Big Fish. Shit, I see Jay Cooley, Mr. Goose, you, Stephen Bramley. Is that D Young up here? I can't even see
Nah, D Young ain't up there. L Boogie, Q, Steve, and Mr. Gooch, Young Africa, Big Fish,
L Boogie getting checked out right now.
Jay Cooley is back in the building with the
Jay Cooley, man.
Yes,
salute, man. Hey, Boxing Logic too, man. Y'all, some of
L
y'all man was
Boogie
on
came back
Boxing
from the
Logic
hospital
line,
yet.
man. Like off the jump. I mean, I missed the whole debate and shit. So I mean, Quentin still was in debate mode and shit when when Boxing Logic came on. He was in debate mode out that bitch. He asked one question. He said one thing. What you talking about, man? Goddamn. I said,
oh man, it's all love. Hey, I just my first time on the panel. I want to be respectful. I don't want to come in how I usually do. So I was just being who.
Nah, you was good, Boxing Law. All you said was, "Hey man, they sell out fights," and Quentin went off. he went ballistic. But shout out to my man Q, man. Hey man, great show, man. I missed the debate, man. Great show, E3. I missed the debate, man. I'm gonna have to catch it on the replay. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I was asleep like a motherfucker. I was tired.
That's what happened to me last night, fam. I fell asleep on you, man.
Yeah. I missed that bitch, man. But I don't know how it went, man. But I understand from hearing a little bit, that I chopped in on that it was a great debate, man. So, man, I'm just sitting in the background, man. I'm gonna continue to let y'all cook. But I will say though, y'all saw how Stephen Brimley went off like a motherfucker. Went off like a motherfucker. Even y'all had to say, "God damn, Steve." God damn. when it came to Earl Spence, man, L Boogie, you make that bullshit ass fucking, the motherfucking bullshit ass motherfucking A-side, B-side shit. I don't know how the fuck you. He went off. But this whole dude, Marcus, sat over here and shit on Bud with them dumbass logic and that dumbass motherfucking talking point.
He didn't say a motherfucking word.
He didn't say a motherfucking word.
Not one.
I rest my case. I'm gonna fall back and let y'all cook.
Hey, and on that note, again, this is Myron Magnus, Boxing Logic United, man. Thanks for letting me on the channel for the first time. I'm E-Thriller, and to all the fellas on the chat, peace and pugilism. I'm a back out so I could throw a super chat. I'm gonna hear y'all cook. Be easy, fellas. Take care.
I appreciate you for pulling up, bro. Hey, no disrespect, bro. I was just letting you know how we get down, bro.
No, it wasn't none at all. Hey, that's how I get down. It's like it's my first time. I try to ease.
Yeah, that's just
my
how
first time. I try to ease my way into it. I don't want to show my
you
true
good.
colors.
You good. You good. Respect.
Peace,
All right,
fellas.
man. Panel
Hey,
back open, fellas.
can't wear your heart on your sleeve
Hold on, before I
over
turn
here,
it back
man.
over.
These
Be
boys
miserable.
ain't playing. They gonna eat your ass up.
No, that's why it's called a wolf pack and the Mack Mobb.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we need B-Mac to do the moist. We need the moist in person, bro, because we had a lot of moisture on here tonight, bro. We need you to do it, man. Tell these niggas how moist they was, bro.
A whole lot of niggas was straight Duncan Hines, cake batter, Betty Crocker, strawberry, softbacks, sugar cookie ass shit going on in here tonight.
Oh, he came back. He came back.
Man, motherfucker.
Hey, Mr. Golden, mute your audio, my brother. Panel etiquette, man. Panel etiquette. Please mute your audio.
No motherfucker gonna try to tell me you say we need to stop saying moist to men. Motherfucker, fuck you. I don't know about that one, bro. Fuck you.
Oh, that's what he said. We got to stop saying moist to men.
No, it was another motherfucker that said some shit like that. Man, fuck you.
Y'all got to stop saying moist to
That's
men.
moist just trying to say that shit.
Tell us how to run our shit.
That nigga talking about we stick together, man. B-Mac always against me, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
Hey, excuse me. I came back on just for one thing, okay? Because I got to handle some business. But B-Mac.
Yes, sir.
You got my motherfucking ass chewed out tonight, dog.
How the fuck did I get your ass chewed out?
You got me chewed out by E-Thriller, dog.
Oh, I heard that shit. You sat there and lied like a motherfucker. You want to
I did not.
E-Thriller, B-Mac, he came on late and I didn't know.
No, I said
what
I came. I said
happened
I hit the show
was
late.
half after he had started. And then I got some back end money and see what happened was. That's what it was. You had that back end money.
Hey, Mac, I knew he was lying the whole time because I listened to the whole show. I'm like, nigga, I'm thinking in my head as he talking. You was on there for about an hour and 30 minutes. You said,
right.
I said,
come on, Mr. Golden.
Listen, I said I came in late, and then the back end money came in, and I had to slide the fuck out.
Hey, yo, hold on, fellas. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all how moist that nigga was that was on the panel, Marcus. Shout out to my boy Fotex. He said, "Oh, we consider it a Bud channel." Yeah, I noticed that right off the rip. He was trying to be funny, and that's why I had to correct him. Like, nah, nigga, I'm a boxing channel. Nigga, my last live stream, I was ripping Bud a new one. Had all the fucking Bud buddies mad at me.
Yes,
I wasn't mad.
So get the fuck out of here.
I wasn't
We sure
mad.
was. I thought you would have switch out on us and
Nigga,
shit.
don't just come in this
I got
bitch.
bored,
I'm
though. I'm
a
not
Bud
mad.
channel. No, nigga, I'm a boxing channel. But go ahead, y'all.
Hey, so
Hey,
I
B-Mac.
got a question for the brothers.
Hold on, B-Mac. I'm still fucking with
I hear you,
B-Mac. Hold on, Africa. Give me a minute, Africa. I'm about to slide back out. Hey, look here, bro. See, I dropped off for you to get on a long time ago, so you can handle that shit. But you know, I guess you didn't see my thing in the chat when I told you I was stepping up so you can get in. Cause I know you want a piece of that ass. But listen, I love you to death. You ain't eat through my boys, but you got to step your game up, well, cause you got to handle some business. You hear me?
What I got to step my game up with? What are you talking about?
Cause I'm tired of the motherfucker, the one on the goddamn panel talking that shit.
Who you talking about?
That's who the fuck I'm talking about, Steven.
Oh,
You know who I'm talking about.
Man, Steven get moist. I mean,
you call anything moist. You call everything moist. Anything I say or do is moist. Let you tell it. Golden, I'm a body bag him just for you, Golden.
I just did it, Mr. Golden, when I came on. I put a choke slam on his ass when I called him out for his heterosexual activity.
There wasn't no heterosexual activity. I covered both ends of the spectrum. You only focus on one side. You can have it though.
Buddy.
A man like
Bullshit. Bullshit. All right, Mr. Deflection. You the leader of the Bud Buddies. You the king of you pound for pound BFB, bro. It's already proven.
Hey, look, I can't help it, man, that you sat there and shitted on motherfucker L Boogie for one motherfucking thing he said in reference to that A-side, B-side. I mean, you got emotional.
That shit was a reach. It was a dynamic reach. It was dynamic outcome.
Look, everybody on the panel was like, God damn, Steve. But this motherfucker Marcus come up on the stage, dog, and spit all that reaching and bullshit. And you supposed to be 50-50 down the line, and you didn't say shit.
You know why I didn't say shit? Because I'm at work, man. I'm at work.
Say, Steven,
I'm at work.
You say you was at you took a restroom break. break, bro.
No, I'm not. No, I wish it was a restroom break. I'm dealing with issues. I had to get some shit covered, bro. I'm at work. I do as much as I can,
it's
but you
always
hold me to a
Oh,
big
it's
ass
at
is
standard,
work
bro.
now.
deflection? Is that deflection now? Because
Hell
now it's
yeah.
that he at work
How
now.
that deflection?
Hell
I'm at
yeah.
work,
now.
bro. I
Now
have to
he at
pick and
work.
choose my moments. I'm gonna let you come at me for that.
You
If I
L
was at
Boogie out
home,
when
then
you
yeah,
was
you
at
can
work,
give it to
bro.
me. I'm at fucking work, bro.
See,
Come on, give me a
here's the
fucking break.
man with
I can't be on for every fucking minute. I'm at work, my dog. I love y'all that much that I come
That
on and I
man
talk
is
my shit with y'all
named
at work. But come on, man. Come on, man.
Hey, you getting moss right now, Steve.
It
We
ain't
don't
no
care about you
more
being at work, nigga. You
bullshit.
getting moss right now.
Golden. You
Hey,
going
Mac.
back to bronze, Golden. You going back to fucking
Hey,
bronze.
B-Mac.
Yeah.
B-Mac. Hey, yo, Mack Mobb, don't worry about it. Steven didn't have to do shit, bro, because this is what I did, old boy.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, you did, now.
Hey, that's why I'm gonna tell Mr. Go. He slid on his ass. Now watch the slide. Watch the slide.
I did say something. I asked him what he got on my 40 because he was being soft. I was like, "What you got on my 40?"
Hey man, when you say that? So them niggas was doing all that arguing, and you said, "Hey, homie, what you got on my 40?"
Listen, I didn't hear it. I only heard half of it, and it was so much blah 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 blah.
Look at
I couldn't hear it all.
deflections. Look at the
Oh,
deflections.
Lord.
He deflecting like a motherfucker, man.
I
Just
mean,
come
you can
on
call
out the
it whatever you
closet,
want to
bro.
call it. You can call it deflection. I mean,
I
that's
am
what you
calling
want.
it like I want to call it. You right?
Yeah, exactly. You always call it how you want to call it,
Well,
not how
I'm
it really
saying, well,
is.
it
That's
is
the
what it
problem
is.
with
Them
you
the
sometimes.
facts,
You don't
bro.
call it how it really is.
It was how it really was. You shitted on L Boogie. I mean, hard. Everybody on the panel said that and said, "God damn, Steve." And then when that dude come up on and Marcus started spitting that bullshit, you didn't say shit.
Hey, B-Mate, I'm gonna step off.
Hold up, Mr.
Hold on, I'm gonna step
No,
off.
you said you wanted me to get him, didn't you?
Yo, hold on, B-Mate. B-Mate, Marcus trying to come back on, and the panel full.
Well, then go
Oh yeah,
ahead.
bring that nigga back on.
I'm gonna step off. Let Marcus get on that B-Mate. I knew you wanted, boy. I'm
Hey,
gone.
somebody drop off.
Mr. Marcus, I'm dropping
somebody
off just
drop
for
off so
you.
his boy
Oh,
Stance can come back on.
smoke.
He come back on to get this work. We be waiting on this type of shit anyway.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, let me
It is
drop the link
smoke.
again.
It is smoke. It is smoke.
Okay, I'm on for
live
this one now,
shit.
so you can fucking not blame me for not saying nothing. Shit.
Hey, the link is in the chat.
Now
Y'all
Just drop that
The link is in
link,
the chat.
man.
Hey, since we weird, bring your
y'all hear
weird
me?
ass on too. Since we weird, bring your weird ass with us, nigga.
Who that?
Mr. Stephen Brimley.
Who said we was weird?
L Boogie, you back from the
That
hospital?
nigga Marcus said we was weird.
Oh, that's what he
L
said.
Boogie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he
Yeah,
said
he
that
said
on the
we
panel,
weird.
though. He back on here.
L Boogie.
Where's Stephen Brimley at? I need
L Boogie, you made it back from the hospital? You okay?
where's Stephen Brimley at?
Yeah. Did they check you out? L Boogie.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Well, you punch drunk right now, ain't you, boy? Look.
Where's Stephen
You punch drunk right now, ain't you? Man, you know what? We got to go to the council.
Hey,
You
Q
might have to get put on suspension. No.
Q pulled a Floyd with Madonna. So now you got this win. This is a for sure win. Now you happy. Yeah, man.
Goddamn right. You goddamn right. Cause I feel like I got this nigga got 10 votes before the nigga said 50-50. What are you talking about?
What is you talking about?
I went on there that night, bro.
Bullshit wasn't goddamn fair. You know it.
Hey, bro, I wasn't on that night. I came. I listened to it though. I called it a draw. But tonight, L Boogie, you my guy. But man, that last one, bro. I'm with Steve on that one. I wasn't going on. I ain't moist like Steve. But yeah, you was reaching on that A side, man. Bud ain't gonna never be A side.
Thank you. The unbiased one strikes again.
Yep.
I agree with Steven. And that's why I think L Boogie. I mean, I think
Unbiased one
that's like
strikes again.
I'm not a true. I shouldn't be number one because I see some of the Earl sexuals, what they say. I see some of it. Bud is not the A side when it comes to this fight. He's gonna be the B side.
Where's Steven at?
Hey, Mr. Goose, to you.
Yes, sir.
When you getting them back on your laptop, bro?
That nigga still.
I told him I'll probably be on that motherfucker tomorrow night.
God damn, bro.
I fucks with that nigga, man. That nigga there started a movement, boy. I'm telling you. Man, I'm telling you, that nigga started a movement so strong. I'm getting special requests right now to be on the top 10.
That shit is crazy, bro.
Hey, I got a question for the
Mark
panel.
is back on here, man. He wants to smoke, so go ahead, Mark. The
Smoke.
floor is yours, my brother. Once
Ring
again.
the bell.
Stephen Brimley, where you at, man?
No, going on there, Boogie. Where was Marcus at?
Where's
I'm right here,
Stephen
Nick.
Brimley at?
Oh, well, there y'all go. Ding, ding. Let's go.
Where's Stephen Brimley at, man?
That nigga punch drunk. Don't pay no attention to him.
Huh?
Hey, Steve.
Yes, my brother L Boogie.
Okay, now earlier
Your
you
volume's a little
said,
low, but I'm gonna put it close to my ear.
Yeah, that's kind of low.
can you hear me?
L Boogie.
I can hear you, but the volume is a little low. You know the LB communications, man. I thought you was on the hi-fi phone.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Nah,
We
that
need
nigga
everybody
hurt
to be
right now. That
quiet,
nigga
though.
too much punishment.
Now earlier you said
Hey man, you beat the headset up too, Q.
Hey, there go my man Fish.
Steven, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, my
Drugged him
brother.
up at the hospital, man. They hit him with all the.
So, come on, Q. Let him talk. Let him talk, Q.
Q, you owe him $150 for the headset breakage.
Hey, L Boogie, you gonna have to turn that bitch up, man.
Yeah, L Boogie, your shit
sounds
sounds super low than what it was earlier, bro.
It's
real
low profile, man.
Yeah, we can barely hear you, bro.
They doped him up at the hospital, man. They hit him with them drugs. Oh.
Either your headset low or you low.
Hey man, the kids ain't got to go to school tomorrow, L Boogie. You can talk loud.
Hey, I sound real low.
You sound better now. It's a little better. You got the silent whisper going on.
Man, what's up with this shit, bro?
That nigga Steve said that nigga whisper.
Let me find out.
I know B-Mac don't play that shit, man.
Turn them
I gotta have your
headphones
audio
up.
right,
Damn,
man.
bro.
B-Mac
Turn
don't
my
cut no corners on that shit.
I got a question, man. I got a question for the panel.
Go ahead, Africa.
About this negotiation, right? So
Yeah.
PBC, yeah. We got an echo, but it's so good. PBC are connected to Floyd Mayweather, right? I'm a Floyd fan. I know you are, the Black Picasso. This question to you. Floyd Mayweather, I'm a fan of Floyd in the ring, but I ain't a fan of no man out the ring, right? So Floyd Mayweather, PBC, he's been quoted as saying PBC can stand for Pretty Boys Champions, right? This man is Money Mayweather, TBE, $1 billion Mayweather, right?
Yeah.
So how does PBC not have $50 million for this brother? One. And also, it's obviously, so to me, it's not a money issue. Obviously, they got money. So why are they swerving, bud? And is it one reason? Is one reason because B-Mac has said this? Floyd is protective of his career, of his legacy, of his status. And but he got a chance of destroying all that. If he goes undisputed at welterweight, then goes up, takes Charlo out, and takes the undisputed Linu again. Now we got questions as to the best generation, the best fighter of this generation, right?
Man, are you sick?
Hey, I'm just asking the questions, my brother Picasso. What's up, man?
It's two different.
Nah, that was big fish, bro. That wasn't.
Yeah, fair enough. Different generations, but you could say in the last 20, 30 years, if we were talking about that, Bud could have a case, right?
No.
No. Okay.
No. Second tier career at best. To Floyd Mayweather.
That's big fish shit.
Hey, I said if he beats Spence and then goes to Charlo and becomes 3-division undisputed, we're talking about second tier. Come on, fish. Come on.
L Boogie. L Boogie. L Boogie.
L Boogie might be getting back. Bro.
Hey, Q, you did incredible damage tonight to L Boogie, man. Incredible.
L Boogie, my boy.
You got Mr. Goose to you told you won tonight, man. That's special, man.
Yeah, for real. Because Goose don't play that. Goose is a buddy. He ain't got no shame about it.
Hey,
He's
man,
solid with
let
his.
me ask this question though, man. So y'all say Marcus, you back on the panel.
Yeah, he on here.
Go ahead.
Oh, y'all good.
Can you hear me?
You
Can you hear
know,
me?
yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, go ahead.
I can hear you. I heard a lot of your basis of your arguments. You saying that Bud just don't sell. Bud don't sell because Bob Arum say he lost money. Why give him this money, right?
Yeah, not my point of view, but you know, from that's how they could try to use it to flip it on Bud. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean
To try
that's
to
what
hustle Bud.
Okay. So you saying they pimping him, right?
That's how I would see it. Me
Okay, but
personally, get what you can get.
It didn't seem that way when you was talking earlier. It didn't seem that way. You was saying basically that Bud don't sell. Why would you give him this, that, never? Because you made a point of saying Bob Arum said.
Right. So remember,
Bob
before
Arum
that, I said
that he that. Right. So do you believe what Bob Arum is saying?
To that extent, I mean, I can't say I do, and I can't say I can't. You see what I'm saying? Only he know his pockets. My thing is, why would you put that into the media about another man if it ain't true? And also, if it is true, why would this man go back and sign with you another time?
Okay, but see, the thing about it is you're not putting timelines and guidelines onto that, right? You know, that extension of that contract came on right when he was fighting Jeff Horn, right after he became undisputed. Okay, so at that point, Bob wasn't saying that shit. He just became undisputed champion of the world, and he just came 3 division champion of the world. Right after that Jeff Horn fight is when he signed the extension. He already had 4 PBC fighters as far as like John Molina and Felix Diaz at that time. So why wouldn't you sign a guaranteed $3.5 million minimum base contract at that time when the dudes across the street ain't getting but fucking $1.5 million? Let's put that in perspective. Bob didn't say none of that shit bad about Terrence Crawford until when?
He became a welterweight.
No, until after the Kell Brook fight.
Nah, he was saying that shit before then.
Give me when.
No, bro. Don't
No.
that.
I got this. Ho. When?
I mean, he in the interview. When he in the interview saying
what
that?
What interview? Nah, the interview he said that was right after the Kell Brook fight.
Okay.
What fight was that? That was at the end of his contract, bro.
Okay.
That was at the end of his contract, and everybody ran with it, right? So let me tell you that, and that was a pandemic one, right? Because you know why? Bud, he was mad at Bud because Bud wouldn't take a motherfucking pay cut. Bud get gate money.
Go ahead.
Bud get gate money. Bud get gate money. Pandemic. He said, nigga, you got me in here in the bubble, and I'm not gonna make no gate money. Fuck that. I'm not taking no pay cut.
Pay cut for who though, bro?
For himself. How you get money off the gate, bro? That's his percentage, bro.
I'm with you, but this is my thing though, bro. This ain't coming out of my mouth from me. Oh, my bad, bro. I had a phone call. Yeah, this ain't coming from my mouth from me, bro. Shit, if y'all get listen to me, bro. If y'all can get 100 million, get it. If you heard me from the gate, I said from a promotional stance, as in how they're scheming to get it. This is what I said the whole time. I said they're looking off of it. That's why Bob Arum even came up. I said how they're looking at it, as in how they can try to scam Bud or get more money to keep in the PBC housing or whatever the case may be. It was always from their point of view. I said how they could try to run it and how they could see it. I said that from the jump. It was never how I felt. See, them 2 black men, shit, if y'all both get 100 mil, get 100 mil. I'm just saying how they see it, how they're going to try to lowball Bud on their end. I said it's a business. This is what I said from the jump.
Nah, but you were stating that business was because how Bud was not selling. You made that point. You say, oh, he don't sell. Because Bob Arum even said he don't sell, right?
Right, and that's where the Bob Arum thing exactly, and that's where the Bob Arum thing.
Okay, so tell me something then. If Bob Arum said he don't sell and you're gonna run with it, how is it that after the Kell Brook fight, and he sat there and said, "Oh, Bud, I could have bought a mansion with all the money I lost with Bud Crawford. I can't believe this shit." And this was right after the Kell Brook fight in the interview. How the fuck do you come back and give that man his biggest payday after that?
You talking about Bob Arum, right?
Exactly.
Oh, well, I mean, what's wrong? I mean, he's your fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Ho, bro.
This is what he's saying, bro. Don't
just
move the
said that.
goalpost.
He just said that. He just said, Bob, after the Kell Brook fight, he sat there and said, Terrence Crawford do not sell. I've lost more money. I could buy mansions in Beverly Hills with all the fucking money I've lost off Terrence Crawford. I ain't fucking with him. Fuck all this shit. He got one more fight in the contract. How in the fuck do you give him $6 million, his biggest payday, and give
to fight Sean Porter, right?
Exactly. Sean Porter got his biggest payday.
Right, but Sean Porter didn't get his biggest pay. Why did Sean Porter get his biggest payday?
Bro, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all full of shit. He ain't losing money, bro. How do you explain that?
So who upped Sean Porter's pay?
Bob Arum.
Bob Arum, bro. PBC had no involvement in that fight.
He said, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the mandatory and etc.
There was the mandatory was the WBO. It didn't go to purse bid, bro.
Right.
So how is it that Bob Arum, everybody run around and say, Bob Arum said he lost money. But nigga, he just gave the nigga more money after that. How is it? Y'all know
I mean, I can see that. I can see that. I hear what you're saying 100%. And I can also see too, with them seeing the numbers that Earl and Sean Porter did, and they could have envisioned them doing the same. I mean, you just never know on that end.
Marcus, let me ask you this, B-Mac. Let me ask him a quick question. It's to this point. Hey, yo, Marcus. Hey, what do you say to whenever Bob was asked after the Sean Porter, well, before the Sean Porter, leading up to the Sean Porter fight, he said that the biggest fight for Terrence Crawford wasn't Earl Spence. It was Josh Taylor in the UK.
Right.
So if he was losing all this money, bro, why was he trying to make another fight with Terrence Crawford? I'll wait.
Because Josh Taylor got a whole fucking country behind him.
So when the fuck was Josh Taylor on pay-per-view?
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that can be a decent experiment, bro.
I'm just
you
saying.
got a whole country behind you. If you got a whole country behind you, it's understandable, bro. Like let's be real too, y'all.
Oh, bro,
I mean, I know we want to make points and talk our shit, but if you got a whole country behind you, that may not be a bad experiment.
So tell me something. After he didn't win undisputed, then why didn't he experiment and put him on pay-per-view?
Bro, I'm not Bob Arum, bro.
Okay,
I'm just saying from a Terrence Crawford. Listen to me, bro. I'm saying from a Terrence Crawford standpoint, right? I mean, from a Bob Arum looking at Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is undisputed at 140, and now Josh Taylor is undisputed at 140. That's poetry in motion. And when you look at Terrence Crawford being a star over here and Josh Taylor being a star over there, he could be looking at that as that's a lot of money. As in, Josh Taylor also got a country behind him. Sometimes it's about who you fight too.
Also, it's about who we fight too.
That's a bigger fight than Earl Spence, though. See, the picture
I don't
Bob Arum is full of shit, bro. That's the whole point.
And I'm not knocking that either. I'm just giving you what the man said. You feel me? Like if you catch Earl Spence saying some shit, I can't defend it. Earl said it. Even if I don't believe it, the nigga said it. You feel me? I can't defend something this nigga said out of his mouth.
Well,
so what I'm saying with Bob Arum, he could have been trying. He could have looked at that as. Because he undisputed at 140, he undisputed at 140. Let's see what the fuck they can do.
But why would you do that if you say you just lost all this money and motherfucking, but you know, we're dealing with him over the years, bro.
I mean,
it wouldn't be an experiment no more. You wouldn't say shit like that. Bob Arum been in the business for fucking 50, 60 years. We know this, right? So exactly. So for sure. So you can't tell me it's time to experiment now that I'm 90 years old, bro, and I've been with this motherfucker for the last 6-7 years. It ain't experiment time. You already know what you can do and what you can't.
Right. Okay. So why would he even bring that fight up then?
Because he's not losing money.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you just said the Earl Spence fight is bigger. Why would he be suggesting that Josh Taylor is a bigger fight?
Because he's losing blood.
He
can't get the Earl Spence fight. He been trying to get the motherfucker.
He ain't been trying to get it, bro. Bomac just did a whole interview. Bomac just did a whole interview a couple days ago saying that Bob Arum never reached out to none of them, bro.
Okay, you say that. Okay, so
I'm talking about a live interview. You can hear Bomac say it.
I didn't hear that. First of all, I didn't hear that. But let me say this. Did Earl Spence and the PBC ever want this fight up until this point?
I mean, shit, it's happening right now because of the PBC.
I said up to this point, bro.
I mean, they don't seem like they reached out.
No. That's what I'm saying. Because when he was confronted, right? What did he say?
When was he confronted?
He was confronted at the Maurice Hooker fight. They was in there. You know that everybody
in Oklahoma.
Know that.
In Oklahoma.
Exactly.
I mean, they. I don't think that was a confront. They both knew each other was going to be there.
Is that not a confront? Two people in each other's face. That's a confrontation, ain't it?
Man, them niggas was more talking shit in a playful manner. Them niggas, they were serious.
Playful manner.
They were serious.
So that
come on, man. Them niggas ain't beefing like we think.
Hold up, nobody said nothing about them beefing. We said we had a confrontation. That means we was confronting each other and talk the shit that we was talking. Well, so you mean to tell me Errol Spence, when he said I'm gonna fight Mikey and Sean Porter and Keith Thurman or maybe Manny Pacquiao and Terrence Crawford said, well, I'm not on the list, and he said, nah, you ain't on the list. He was just bullshitting.
No, I don't think he was bullshit. He wouldn't have said if he wasn't bullshit.
So he wasn't just talking shit, right?
Okay, but in the same sense, if we gonna say that, bro, I can agree with you on that. But if we gonna say that, we can also say too how Terrence Crawford thought that Keith Thurman's a bigger fight than Errol Spence. How he was chasing Manny Pacquiao for years.
Yeah.
So I mean, let's be real, bro. Like we can nitpick on both sides.
That's not a nitpick. He said that, and he was right when he came into the division because Keith Thurman had 2 belts. Errol Spence just got a belt. He wasn't the man. We all know he wasn't the man. Keith Thurman
that's
was
agreed
the man.
upon. But when he was at 140, he was talking about Errol Spence, though, wasn't he?
He was talking about all of them. Errol Spence, Keith Thurman.
100%. 100%. So what I'm saying is, he still even when Earl had 2 belts, was he still not talking about Pacquiao?
Yeah, they would all talk about Pacquiao, of course.
All right, bro. Okay.
So what you saying?
At the end of the day, bro, it can go either way. Why didn't Bob Arum? Listen to me, bro. Listen to me, bro. Why didn't Bob Arum never reach out? Why didn't Bob Arum never send nothing over? Like it goes both ways. The same way PBC.
Bob said he sent something over. I don't know what he sent at all because I'm not in there. Just like
okay, but what I'm saying is the same way PBC didn't send nothing, right? In the beginning, right?
You heard Errol Spence himself say, "Look, dog, we not fighting." You heard Floyd Mayweather say, "Look, we not fighting Bud right now."
I ain't hear Floyd say shit about that. I heard Earl. I heard Earl. I can
pull up there. I will pull up the interview, bro. But TMZ gonna flag me, bro. But he definitely.
No, I'm not knocking that, bro. What I'm saying is, I don't gotta hear Floyd say it. I heard Earl say it. That's even big. That's bigger. You know what I mean? Okay, so what I'm saying is this, bro. At the end of the day, it came down to them having already a lineup. He told them, like he said, Bud got a belt or whatever, right? You got a belt. Y'all gonna fight. I think it would have been. Come on, y'all. Y'all know it would have been dumb as fuck for that nigga's second belt. Listen to me, bro. Y'all know that would have been dumb as fuck for your second fight to be fucking against Terrence Crawford.
Nah, I don't.
After that, you fight who guys?
You talking about? See, y'all on that dumb shit talking about, the fight got to be for undisputed. Guess what? Because if you had already fought him,
me, bro.
Okay, that's just you. I don't know how old you are, my brother, but you know what I'm saying? From what I know in boxing, that ain't how you do good business, because at the end of the day, we still here, and you offering 14 millions and all that, allegedly, right?
Allegedly.
Okay, now Errol Spence is still getting $1.5 million on
man,
guaranteed
get way more than motherfucking 1.5, bro. Like, come on,
you're not listening, bro. Did you hear what I said? I said he's getting $1.5 million guaranteed on the front end. That's not no alleged shit.
We can only
He's
go
working on back end money. So you mean to tell me, Mr. Marcus, that you would rather have $1.5 million on the front end and give back end money instead of a bigger guarantee, bro? And then back end money.
It depends on what my back end is. If my back, listen, bro, you ask me a question, bro. If my one, it ain't always even, fam. Even in certain contracts, your back end ain't always the same as what you got in the beginning, bro. Everything breaks down into what you negotiate into that contract.
Fam,
any contract, not even just boxing.
Hold up, but we're not gonna do hypotheticals, bro. I mean,
that's not a hypothetical. That's a fact.
No. The fact is, Errol Spence been getting 60, 40, 50, 50 on his back end. That's what's written down there as fact. And he's also been getting 1.5 million on the front end. That is also fact. My point exactly is that if you fought him already and got whatever you was gonna get, the second fight always makes more money than the first. That's a fact. So why wouldn't you go ahead, get that money, and then get more money? Now we sitting over here 35, 32 years old, 34 and 32 years old, sitting back here trying to make a goddamn fight when you could have made the bitch already.
They didn't have. They wasn't, bro. They wasn't big enough. They wasn't big enough for that, bro.
What you
They
mean?
wasn't. They was. Listen to me, bro. If you go back to them fighting in 2018, if you go back to 2018,
stop the bullshit.
Listen to me, bro. Listen to me before you get to talking.
bro.
I'm listening to you. What I'm saying is this: if you go back to 2018 and you break down this fight, think about how big like you said, think about how big the fight is today, and they still only trying to offer Terrence Crawford $14 million for 3 fights, bro. So even back then, it would have been less money, even spread out.
Dog, it's the same fucking money. So tell me
it's not the same money,
okay,
man.
Well, tell me this. How did Errol Spence get a bigger payday now than he is then? Because if I'm not mistaken, since that's what you want to say, in 2018, was he fighting Mikey?
I think he fought Mikey in 2019.
Okay, how much was his guaranteed purse?
I don't remember.
$3 million. And then he got the back end, right?
Okay.
He fought Ugas in 2022.
Okay.
How much was his front end?
Was it 1.5?
Yeah, and then he had 50-50 on the back, right?
Right, but Ugas and Mikey are two different people.
Stop. You just said the fight is going to be bigger now than it is this month.
I'm talking about with these two fighters, not nobody else. You didn't use them fighters. Nah, bro. Because you're not listening.
You're not. I'm not talking. These are facts. My point
We're
is
talking about these two fighters, not other people we're replacing them with.
Bro, I'm talking about Errol Spence. If you're that dude, right? You have to have a bigger. If you saying, "Oh, we wasn't big enough," then your purse can't go down, bro. In 4 years,
bro. I'm not talking about that, bro. You're not even understanding me. I'm saying that was 2 promotional companies, was it not?
That's the same PPC.
Listen to me, bro. Was it not 2 promotional companies? And was Terrence Crawford not signed to Top Rank? Yes or no?
Yes, he was.
Okay, so that would have been 2 promotional companies where they're trying to split money that they're not even trying to get them niggas in today's time. It would have been less money back then. Bob Arum was even on record saying that the fight wasn't big enough.
Oh, so now we're listening to Bob Arum again, right?
I'm not saying we listening to him. I'm just telling you what he said, bro.
Bob Arum when you're convenient, bro. Because
everybody involved in the fight makes the fight saying it wasn't big enough. You said what, bro?
Everybody has a say in promotional companies saying the fight wasn't big enough. So I mean, we can say differently, but if all the people who are putting the money into it are saying that,
bro, it's a business. It's only entertainment to us, man.
I'm just going by what you saying, bro.
Well, if you listening to what I'm saying, I'm talking about it was 2 promotional companies at that time. If they're barely getting a certain amount of money that they're not even happy with today, when you have 2 promotional companies, now it's even less money.
Let me destroy this shit right now.
It's even less money if you got 2 promotional companies. There's only one right now.
Let me destroy this shit right now. Hey, bro. How much money do you think it was cheaper, or was it good business when Tyson Fury fought Devontae Wilder?
Bro, these are 2 different fighters. This is what I'm saying. This is not the same argument, fam.
Hold up, this same argument. You talk about 2 different.
It's not.
Companies.
Heavyweights run the division, do they not? Heavyweights always ran the division.
How much money they make compared to welterweights, bro? I'm talking just about what you're saying.
No, let's talk about what we're talking about.
Exactly what we're talking about.
And Terrence Crawford. That's it.
This dude is emotional as fuck, bro.
How am I emotional? Because I said let's stick to what we're talking about.
Bro.
He's not being emotional. I'm sorry, he's not being emotional.
I'm just saying stick to what we're talking about. That's it, bro.
Nope.
Bro, this ain't my cousin.
Make me, nigga.
This ain't my family.
Real quick. Hold on, because what I'm breaking down is plain and simple. You keep jumping all over the place. You want to say now it's
I'm sticking to the same shit.
No,
you want to bring different people.
Every time I come back and break it down to you, you say no.
Using other people.
Bro, listen to me 1 second, Marcus. God damn, bro.
Stay on topic.
You want to sit back. You want to sit back and come back and say, well, if you're breaking bread with somebody else, it's less money, right? Right?
With these 2 fighters in 2018 is what I said. I'm touching on a specific time, bro.
Come on, man.
I'm touching on a specific time. It's simple. You just can't follow
No,
along,
you
bro.
can't. It's
No,
simple
what's
if you
simple
answer the
is a yes
goddamn
or no
question, bro.
bro. You never answer
God
shit.
damn.
No,
You wanted to
this is
make
the
a
thing,
point.
bro. Hey, Thriller, it's semantics, bro. He's not even
Not
using the people.
semantics,
He's
man.
not even using the people I'm talking about. He's using outside people who are bigger stars than both of them niggas.
You made an outside point. I used the outside. I mean, same scenario to your outside point.
Using two different people. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. I'm gonna run with you. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I'm gonna run with you. I'm gonna run with you. Go ahead.
Yeah, please, because your point was top rank in PBC. They doing business on Bud and Earl Spence. It ain't gonna work right because the money ain't gonna be there because you have two entities, right?
That's not. It wasn't just entities,
bro, can I
fam.
even finish my point?
But you always starting off wrong, fam.
You, bro. I can't get through one point with you because every time I start,
go ahead. My bad. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
What I'm saying? You made that point on that entity that, okay, you know what? They not breaking bread. That's why the money ain't big because you got two people sitting over there between Top Rank and PBC. And I'm trying to tell you, them same two companies you speaking of broke that same kind of bread when it came to Deontay Wilder.
With bigger stars, bro. They had bigger star power. He has a fucking country behind him. Tyson Fury has a whole fucking country behind him. Deontay Wilder is a bigger star than fucking Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. That's what I'm not saying. I'm talking about the people we're using, bro. The people we're using.
Marcus,
we're using these people.
Marcus. How did they become those big stars that you speaking of?
Of just doing. I mean, first of all,
no. Answer my question.
Tyson,
how is it that they became that, bro?
Can I answer you? Can I answer you, bro? Can I answer you, bro? Can I answer you?
How?
Can I answer you?
How?
Tyson Fury has a whole fucking country behind him. Anyway, and Deontay Wilder had the highest knockout percentage damn near in boxing history. I mean, that alone is going to attract. And then off the top of that, heavyweights always ran the division. Bro, where's the lie at, bro?
Bro, you know when Tyson Fury fought Deontay Wilder for the first time? You know how much money? You know how many pay-per-view buys they had?
Go ahead, bro. I can look it up while you're doing it.
Yeah, go ahead and look it up because it's about 300,000.
Okay.
So how the fuck is they this big motherfucking money star and this, that, and the other? Because see, Deontay Wilder and them got there because they fought each other twice. They made more money on the second fight than the first. After they fought each other the first time and got 300,000, then they came back and they got 800,000 and 25 million apiece from the same promotional companies that you speaking of.
Okay.
Top Rank and PBC.
So
you can't you can't do it until you get in the ring. That fight. So you mean to tell me if they didn't fight, that Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder would be big like right now?
But what would they pay the first fight? What would they pay the first fight? We need to know that.
They got paid penalty shit.
What did they get paid the first fight? I'm just asking.
3 million and I think 1 million.
3 million and 1 million.
Some shit like that. Look it up.
You look it up. I'm at work.
Oh, now I look it up. I'm at look. Yeah, you at work. How much they get paid the second fight?
You said 25 million.
A piece.
Okay.
So you got to get in the ring, Slim.
I'm not mad, bro. I'm not debating you on that, bro.
Yes, you are debating.
No, I'm not, bro.
It's not a bigger fight.
Bro, you've been talking the whole time, bro. All you got to do is listen to. You've been talking the whole time.
You've been talking.
You even made points outside of the points I wasn't even talking about, bro.
Bro, I've been listening. You said in 2018 the fight wouldn't have been big enough. So B-Max
exactly
is they would have had the fight, and then the second fight would have been bigger.
I'm not. Listen, bro. I've never said that the second fight couldn't be humongous, bro. What I'm speaking of, think about the troubles they're making, the troubles they're having now, and it's only one promotional company. What I'm saying to you is in 2018, like I said, everybody that was in charge of this fight or trying to make it, they were all saying that this fight wasn't big enough yet. So it ain't just Bob Arum. It ain't just this person. It ain't just Showtime. They all thought this. Why? Because they're thinking about filling their pockets up. I'm speaking on it from a business standpoint, bro. It got to be a business standpoint for us to even get what we want. So what I'm saying is, even in 2018, They thought the fight wasn't big enough to where two promotional companies couldn't split a decent amount of money and still put the show on and still feed these fighters in the way they wanted to be paid. That's what I'm speaking of, bro. That's it. My man jumped in giving me a whole backstory of this and that. I never said what it wasn't or what it couldn't be. Tyson Fury had a whole country behind him, bro. A whole country.
He never had a whole
Deontay Wilder
wasn't selling shit prior to Deontay Wilder.
I'm not saying what he's selling, bro. He's still
country shit.
He never had no whole country behind it until he beat Wilder, dog.
All right, bro.
They ain't had shit behind him. He came to the U.S. The motherfuckers ain't sell a goddamn thing, bro.
All right, bro.
What you mean, all right, bro? That's true. Them facts. He didn't do that shit until he beat Wilder, bro. You gotta beat a man. You gotta beat the man to beat a man, bro.
That's how I go.
That's how I go.
And
exactly.
30 million and shit per fight.
We sitting around here fucking around, waiting on this fight, talking. You the one brought up, I'm glad that we won't wait for the fight, so if undisputed is always better. Man, fuck all that. That shit ain't always better. On the history of boxing,
okay, let me ask you something.
These fights happening because they need to be undisputed. The Leonard Harris and Hagler.
I mean, we could have listen, bro. Let's be real, bro. I know y'all Terrence Crawford fans, but let's be real.
This is
just saying that shit. Why you keep saying that shit, bro?
I'm not talking about you, Thriller. We comparing fighters. That's what we doing, bro.
Y'all, you're talking about everybody. It's a bunch of motherfucking Earl Spence fans on this panel right now.
That's cool too, and I'm gonna get to that as well, bro.
Nigga, we boxing fans, bro. Quit saying that shit,
bro. I say what I want to say, bro.
Oh my gosh, he's a youngster. Good gracious, I can say what I want to say.
Look, Pete, right? All right, Pete, right? All right, Pete, right? So now with with the whole Terrence Crawford thing. I'm just saying, as I said from the jump, from a business aspect, from a business aspect, it does make sense to why they are looking at it how they looking at it.
Hold on. Do you acknowledge that the fight's gonna be bigger and that he just cooked your ass and that you were wrong about the 20?
I can't hear you, bro.
Can you acknowledge that if they made the fight in 2018, it would be a big fight, possibly a trilogy right now, it would be bigger, and so your point was just silenced? Can you
I don't know what it could be because it's a what if situation.
You don't know now.
I don't know if it would have been I don't know if it would have been a trilogy, bro.
Oh my God!
No, but it would have been a bigger fight.
What if Terrence Crawford beat Earl twice? What if Earl beat him twice? What's the need for a trilogy? That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't say that, bro.
But when you first got on the panel, you stood up there and said, nigga, Errol Spence wasn't going to have no problems beating Terrence Crawford.
Bro, I'm answering what he said. He said, would it have been a trilogy? I'm saying, he asked, could it have been a trilogy? What if Earl Spence win twice? What if Bud win twice? What's the need for a trilogy? Is what I'm saying, bro.
We talking about a rematch, bro. I mean, fuck a trilogy. We going to rematch. We talking about money, bro. You know, the second fight always more than the first fight. Stars, right? I ain't never mentioned a trilogy. A trilogy comes depending on how the fight is. The rematch is always where the money is.
Facts. I'm agreeing with that part. I'm saying what he said about a trilogy. If a motherfucker go 2-0, you don't need a trilogy.
So how is the fight bigger now when motherfuckers is 32 and 34 years old?
In 2018, both fighters would have got $300,000 a piece guaranteed.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's crazy.
Don't make no
they got 275 and shit.
That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous as shit.
It ain't, bro. It really ain't.
Man, he already had a contract with making $3 million. What are you talking about?
But see, Terrence Crawford might have been the only one that won in that situation. Think about it. He had a guarantee.
So Terrence Crawford is the only one winning. So now you say
no. I'm saying in that situation. Remember, he said that we would have went back. Remember, Terrence Crawford had a guarantee, so I mean, he gonna get shit regardless. If Terrence Crawford fight a motherfucker from a science teacher, he gonna still get his pay.
Okay. So PBC was robbing niggas, and that means you should have went here and did business with Bob because at the end of the day,
no, I'm not saying that.
Okay, hold on.
I don't know what they get on the back end. You feel me?
Yeah, but you said good business, right? Well, wouldn't it be good business to go ahead and let a motherfucker pay for half of this shit, and then you reap the benefits of having the biggest network in boxing on your side, so you can have more pay-per-view buys?
Talking about ESPN?
Yes.
I mean, shit, nigga. Who else? I mean, Terrence Viper, ESPN interviews.
Nah,
they
bro.
fit.
I asked you a specific question, bro.
Master.
You keep swerving, bro.
Oh, no, I just replied to what you said. I
No,
mean,
I ain't say shit about Terrence Crawford. I was talking about business, bro. Like
you
you
said
was talking.
ESPN though. Like that's not a
Yes.
factual statement. If people from ESPN
How is it
ain't
not
got
a
all these crazy
factual?
views.
Hold up, bro. I just said, wouldn't it be more business-like to split the cost with ESPN and Bob Arum, just like you did Deontay Wilder? You say you fight, you pay your fighter, I'll pay my fighter. We'll put it on ESPN as well, and motherfucking split more of the proceeds because you have now another outlet that you won't have dealing with the biggest motherfucking sports entertainment channel in the world, which is ESPN. Why wouldn't you do that?
I mean, that goes for the fighters. The fighters got to do that.
Hold
You got
up,
to
bro.
look at it. Motherfuckers got their own.
Fighters. We talking about business, bro. Why you keep going to the fighters?
I mean, niggas got their own fucking promotional stables. They own.
What you mean?
Motherfucker, he fight for Showtime. He fight for this and that. That be a part of
you
these
still don't
fights that
listen.
get made
This is
too.
the problem with you young motherfuckers. Y'all don't listen. You ain't hearing shit he's
God
saying.
damn, bro. We just said that's how the deal that these motherfuckers made with Wilder and motherfucking Fury. Bob, you pay for Bud. I'm going to pay for Earl.
So why didn't they do it, bro? It makes so much sense. Why didn't they do it? No, you telling me. If it makes so much sense, why didn't they do it, bro?
Because Earl had a plan. He planned to avoid and duck Terrence fucking Crawford.
But Bob never sent nothing over. You think Bob wasn't in conversation with Al about fucking
What did he say? He said, man, he already told you to easy out.
I guess he didn't just hear what I said. Okay.
I mean, he was talking while you was talking, Thriller.
I said, if Earl had a plan, what difference would it have made if Bob Arum would have sent over an offer? Because the plan was to not fight Terrence Crawford all along. Earl Spence said it out of his mouth, bro.
And also, you know, piggyback on that, E-Thriller, didn't Bob and them send that motherfucking contract over to Danny Garcia for $3 million when he had never made that, and he could have had that same deal? What did they say? Why you want to fight us, man? Y'all got people over there. Y'all can fight. We don't want to do that shit because them niggas can't. Them niggas ain't no bosses. Y'all run around here acting like this, that, and the other. Them motherfuckers ain't doing shit. They try to monopolize the shit, and y'all don't see shit for yourself. This ain't no Bud Crawford shit. I said both of them niggas was getting pimped. I ain't know, well, Bud this and Bud that. If you listen to any of my shows, I got a video that said PBC trying to pimp both of the young men. And they been getting pimped. Why Tank Davis sitting over here getting $1 million per fight, $1.5 million, and you sitting over here, Leonard Ellaby talking about he gonna donate $6 million of a motherfucking bet between Oscar De La Hoya to charity just to prove Oscar De La Hoya wrong. Nigga, you could have gave that shit to Tank. Fuck out of here.
Bud ain't gonna never get the money he been getting. So he better thank Top Rank and all the shit he did. He had a beautiful
contract. How you
contract.
know what he ain't gonna be getting, bro?
We'll just see, bro. I mean, think about it. No, he's not, bro.
How you know what he gonna get?
We'll see, bro. We'll just see.
Bro. Yeah, that's a little hating part right there. I was
talking
about PBC and the rest of them fighters.
When you calculate what's going on in boxing today, calculate what's going on in boxing today, he's not gonna get that.
Stephen Brimley. Hey, yo, Stephen Brimley. I need you to test this man real quick, bro.
All right. No, I'm just being real. Think about it. What's going on with boxing?
Take the test.
You're about to take a test. You're about to take a test. Go ahead.
All right, what test do I need to give him, my brother? Because I had to step away for 10
Come on
minutes.
now, Steve.
You know which one to give him.
You know,
I'm just asking the question. Do I need to take the test?
Come on, Steve. I know you've been listening to this shit.
He's not a
I missed the last
you
5
need that
minutes.
Earl sexual test. Go ahead.
Okay, you ready, my brother?
Sexual test? Whatever the fuck I been said about Earl this whole time, bro.
Go ahead, Steve.
Y'all niggas is girls for real.
No, we all take this test, bro. Don't take it offense. Don't take it personal. We all take
Hold on. If I cared about what the fuck a nigga say, why would I open up my panel?
I'm talking about this Earl sexual shit. Motherfucker, you ain't heard me say nothing about Earl at all.
I don't
What
have
have
to
I said
let
about
niggas
Earl?
talk on
We've
my
been talking
shit.
about business and
Why you
all
so
kind of other
moist?
shit.
So why the
Why you
fuck
so
are you so
moist?
emotional? Like,
Why
nigga, if
you
I care
moist?
about your
Who?
opinion,
Yeah,
Who
we
be
all
moist?
take
Bro,
his
bro,
temperature. We
moist
all
to
keep
my
putting it in the
tone.
fire
You
temperature.
know why we
Listen to
say
my
that? You know
tone.
why we
I'm
say that,
the same one.
Marcus?
I'm the
this
same
nigga
way.
gotta
You
be
know why
like
he said
18
that,
or something.
Marcus? Because every time I start talking about business like you start talking about business, you keep going back to Bud. That's why.
You said when we talk about business, I go back to
We was
Bud.
talking about business. Yeah, you had a business argument going here. I was just talking about business. I ain't say shit about that. You kept going back to Bud.
You wasn't even just talking, bro. It was somebody else talking.
What you mean I wasn't? It was just me and you, dog. This B-Mac. I'm the only one been talking to you, bro.
Okay. I thought it was somebody else. Go ahead.
Hey, Steven, man, go ahead and test this nigga, bro.
Are you ready, my brother? Marcus.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, first question. Did Spence have the same plan the entire time?
Same plan the entire time.
His plan on his goals is in regards to the fight. Did he have the same plan the entire time?
Since when, bro? I want to make sure I'm answering you correctly.
Got you. In regards to Bud Crawford fight, did Spence have the same plan the entire time?
I mean, didn't he say in the beginning that he wasn't even on the thing?
So is that yes or no?
Didn't he say no?
Okay, so he didn't have the same plan the entire time. Okay. Does a lot of YouTube channels favor Spence?
Do a lot of YouTube channels favor Spence?
Yes. Yes or no?
The more popular ones, yeah.
Okay. Has he ever moved the goalposts?
Who, Earl?
Yep.
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, and is his resume better than Bud's by a long shot in 147?
Not by a long shot. Definitely not by a long shot, but it's better.
Okay. And
you said at 147, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, and was he sloppy at times versus Ugas?
Hell yeah.
All right, I'm gonna ask a bonus question. The bonus question is: would you consider Spence pound for pound top 2?
Pound for pound top 2 with Canelo losing. Oh no, I don't. I don't. I gotta put Jermell Charlo at 2.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
Damn.
Okay.
Man,
Hey, calm it down. Calm it down.
He undisputed, bro.
So based on the test, you came up 33% aerosexual, which does not qualify you as an aerosexual. You just have
Nah, that
some
last
tendencies.
answer, man, he flunked after that last
Hold
answer.
on. Let me break it
I'm
down.
sorry, I
Then
can't flunk him. I'm only
name
going by
another
what it
person. Name another person as the competition went up that was still knocking and stopping people. As the competition went up.
Man, get
As
out of
the
here,
competition went up,
that nigga said
Yeah.
Jermell Charlo.
Bud Crawford.
The competition didn't fucking go up for Bud Crawford. Stop it.
Oh
It
my God!
didn't.
See,
I
this
thought
is the shit we're talking about right here.
I thought Porter was better than all his other opponents, though.
No, I'm not talking
You're
about
different to
Earl.
me.
I'm talking
Hold
about
on. You're
name
different to
another
me.
fighter
Fuck with that.
that
No.
fought and as his competition kept going up. His competition kept going up. He was still
Okay, I
stopping
gotta
people.
ask you this. How many undefeated fighters did Earl?
I
How
don't
many
care
undefeated
about who
fighters?
the fuck undefeated.
All right,
Everybody's
bro.
undefeated till they get the O taken.
So when
Bro,
you
come on now, dog. Come on, man.
God damn, E3. I mean, I thought when you go up in weight, man, you going up in competition, bro.
Not necessarily. You gotta fight. You gotta fight the better people that's in that weight class.
I mean, okay, so when he went
But
And it's
135
not
and when he
like
was
he went
fighting,
from it's not like he went from 140 to 160, bro.
Yeah,
He's in
but
a,
is it Bud's fault that Thurman ducked him? Is it Bud's fault that Garcia ducked him?
I don't think Thurman ducked him. They offered Thurman 1.5 million.
Yeah, Thurman talking about 10 million a fight. He basically said, I don't want to fight him.
So to
Okay,
that you
and they
say
didn't say
what?
nothing about negotiation. Shit, Amir Khan got what, 5.5 or 6, didn't he?
Well, he should have negotiated like Amir
They
Khan
got Amir
did.
Khan bum ass got $6 million to fight fucking
Well, he
Terrence
should have
Crawford.
negotiated like bum
Well, his
ass
bum
Amir
ass should have
Khan
took
did.
But what
$6
I'm
million
saying
to get
is they
knocked
didn't even
out.
give him the option to negotiate.
I'm
Hey, hold
always
up,
gonna believe
time out. They
Thurman
did give him an option to negotiate,
Thurman
just
No,
killed
they
like
the
they
Bud
gave
some more,
didn't.
Sean
bro.
Stop
Porter.
it,
Come on,
man.
Hold
man.
up,
Thurman don't want nothing with Bud.
one time.
Oh
Didn't
my
motherfucker Sean
God,
Porter
dog.
say $2 million was a slap in the face?
Who?
Sean Porter.
Sean Porter was a mandatory. That's different.
Oh my God, bro! Come on, you sound like the nigga DJ Pooh and Friday, dog.
That's
Stop the
not
bullshit,
a
bro.
difference, bro. You watch this
It is.
shit too.
Hold up. Did it go to purse bid, bro?
It was dead damn near did.
Hold up. Did it go to purse?
No, it didn't, bro.
Why you think you answer this shit? It didn't damn near.
did.
It didn't go.
And Amir Khan did not get no goddamn $6 million, bro.
God,
Just
I said
you just
5.5,
making up
6.
shit, bro.
Okay, so that means you negotiated that shit, bro.
I'm not mad at it, bro.
Okay,
Like, what are you talking about?
Hold up. You saying, oh, Keith Thurman, they ain't negotiate with the nigga. And I'm like, hold up. They negotiated with Sean Porter because Sean Porter wanted to negotiate. Motherfucker, Keith Thurman didn't want to negotiate.
Sean Porter was going to get the fight regardless, though, bro. Sean Porter was going to get the fight regardless, though, bro.
Okay, so tell me this then. Since Keith Thurman didn't want to take the $1.5 million, right?
Yeah.
Right? He didn't want to take the $1.5 million. How smart it was of him to do that, and then the next thing he do was go fight Mario Barrios for $750,000.
Oh, definitely a dumb move, but he didn't know he was treading backwards.
Get the fuck, you know? Okay.
Hey, man.
Okay, yeah, hold on, y'all. And Marcus, are you looking at your phone, bro?
Yeah,
this
I'm
is
saying
per
bro.
ESPN. It says Crawford will earn 5.5 against Amir Khan, and Khan will earn $5 million. So
okay, I said 5.5, 6. I was off a little bit.
You said $6 million. Definitive.
I said 5.5 to 6.
Okay, I'm about to go because I got shit to do in the morning, and we've been on a long time.
It's all good, bro. Like when I said I didn't think he was.
Bro, you're moist as fuck, and I hope to see you tomorrow night because I will be on my computer so you can really hear me because I'm cooking your ass tomorrow. I'll see y'all later. This is
bro. Get your weak ass out of here. These niggas in these words, bro.
All right, Gooch.
Anyway, man, like I said, when he turned down that 1.5 million from Bud, he probably thought he had something better coming elsewhere. That was before a fight with Mario Barrios was even thought of. You get what I'm saying? So that's on his dumb ass for slipping up on the bag. 1.5 is better than 700.
Did you say that then?
He slipped on the magazine, want to get knocked out.
Did you say that then when they offered him that?
No, because like I'm telling you, at that time, he thought he could get better.
So what did you think? You thought he could get better too, right?
No, I didn't even take it to heart like that. I didn't think too far into it.
So you didn't think that Bob Arum was lowballing Keith Thurman?
Yeah, I thought he was lowballing Keith Thurman for a fight with Terrence Crawford.
Oh, okay. So, right. Oh,
but it's only because it's with Terrence Crawford. Me thinking what they could make pay-per-view wise. Now, if that was somebody else, then 1.5 million ain't bad, depending on who it is.
But he didn't even get that.
Are you listening to me, bro?
Okay, so let me go back then. So tell me something then. If he fought Manny Pacquiao, the biggest star other than Floyd Mayweather at the time, how much you think he should have got?
With him fighting Pacquiao?
Yeah, he got a belt. He got a belt. He's a champion. He never lost, undefeated. How much you think he should have got?
About 4.5.
Wow, okay. He got $2.5 million. So now what?
Nothing. What do you mean how what? I'm talking about.
Hold. It's okay for him to ask for more, right? And it's not a low ball
when it's Pac-Man.
Hold up. Exactly. So my point is you tried to make a point that, since Terrence Crawford he need more money. This nigga went
I didn't say he need more money, bro. You listening too hard, bro. I said I could understand it. I said I could understand that with Terrence Crawford off of what they could have saw with pay-per-view numbers.
Okay.
I said nothing about what he should have got, bro.
Exactly my point. So alpha pay-per-view numbers in which he got, and you got Manny Pacquiao, you're saying he should have got $4.5 million. So the nigga got lowballed and got cut when he got $2.5 million.
You asked me what do I think he should have got up? What should he got up to? I'm saying me realistically, with fighting a legend like Manny Pacquiao, yeah, you should have got about $4 million, $4.5 million.
So he got fucked.
I knew he didn't get that, bro.
So he got fucked.
That's how you look at it. But Terrence Crawford,
I'm asking you a question, bro.
Yeah, I agree. That's 100%.
I did. So the PBC fucking niggas.
You can look at it like that.
Come on, bro.
Definitely.
It either is or it ain't, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. At the end of the day, if that's the case, then all that you was talking about with, oh, okay, well, splitting the costs and doing that and being on business, it's not good business sense. I need all the money. Then what we should be saying is that, fuck this shit. They not getting paid, bro. Y'all two can go outside this shit and see what your market value truly is.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely could have.
Oh, okay. Well, you wasn't leading with that, bro. I listened to you on the whole when I was in the background. You was arguing with E3 about a whole bunch of
with
shit
Terrence
like
Crawford, with Terrence Crawford both being elite fighters at a time. I mean, because don't get me wrong, Manny Pacquiao won that fight, but I definitely thought Keith Thurman was gonna smoke dude. You see what I'm saying? So I'm only saying what I'm saying from a perspective with Keith and Terrence Crawford being younger guys. I thought it'd been more fireworks. I don't think Keith Thurman would have beat him though, but I'm just saying it'd been more fireworks for the people to want to tune in, as in to sell, for people to come to the fight, the gate, the pay-per-view, all that shit. So realistically, I would thought they would have sold more together. So I could see him asking for more than 1.5.
Okay,
but
so
he
I don't
didn't even
understand
ask
how
for
you
it.
can
He just
see that.
priced himself out because he didn't want to get
I
knocked
can't
out.
see how you can see that when you just fought Manny Pacquiao in $2.5 million and you lost your belt.
But so that was before. That was
bro. Hold up. That's what you mean it was before. That was after, bro. That wasn't before.
They tried to make the fight with Crawford after he lost to Manny Pacquiao.
Before the
bro.
fight, he was saying the fucking WB no.
Because he was trying to fight Kell Brooks.
He ain't did shit. You need to fight Amir Khan. That's what Keith Thurman was saying, bro. After he lost his fucking belt, he said, "Give me 10 million." He said, "Nigga, what? You take this 1.5? Oh, that's a slap in the face, bro. Nigga, you made 2.5 with Manny Pacquiao and you lost. Now you want to come over here with no belt and want more than 1.5?
Facts.
Shit don't make no sense, bro.
Shit.
It definitely don't make sense to that on that level. Definitely don't make sense on that level.
Put that nigga ass in the dirt.
With them two, I think if Keith Thurman get in there with, I still think Keith Thurman still got enough on his name to where if he get in there with like a Thurman get in there with like a Crawford or a Spence, I think they still could get some type of selling power.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it ain't about the selling power. It's about Thurman getting knocked out and his career being over. That's what it's about.
I mean, it's really about selling power, and then the rest of that takes place.
Thurman don't want to get knocked out and be done with and be the gatekeeper because he knows if he get in the ring with Crawford, he's gonna get knocked the fuck out.
He been running from everybody, so I ain't gonna knock that. He didn't want to fight Earl. Now he didn't want to take. He didn't even try to negotiate with Bud. Now he talking about he don't even know who Jerron Booth is. I mean, it's understandable.
Thurman did not duck Earl Spence. Stop that narrative. You don't know the timeline.
Sorry, Big Fish, but I think he always would think he ducked.
No, we went over that timeline, Steve.
Yeah, you went over it. I didn't agree with it either.
Over that.
I was with B-Mac on that one.
You don't agree with truth then. So
the man didn't want to fight Earl, is all I know. He gave Earl all kind of incentives too. So I mean, this is what it is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just go repeat something that's not factual. You running with the narrative.
He even said out his own mouth. What do you mean? You could find interviews of him saying.
Nah, we've already went over this. This just
okay, and I already watched the new videos of the shit too.
It's just something you're not aware of. You just going with a storyline.
Okay, well I'm just telling you, I done seen the man Keith Thurman out his own mouth.
B-Mac, finish cooking this dude. Let's get this over with.
Hey man, I'm done, man.
He give me his point of views on shit. It is what it is. But all this shit came about off of my opinion on some other shit, and he brought all this wave of other shit. Okay, cool.
You said Jermell Charlo is number 2 boxer pound for pound. I threw up and I've been waiting for you to get done. You won't quit talking. I'm ready for you to quit. Please quit. Y'all say he won, or give him a cookie or something.
I mean, who you got now? Who you got at number 2? Canelo lost. Who you got at number 2?
I already threw you out the ring because I didn't want to talk to you no more.
Just a question, bro. Who you got at number 2?
I'm not answering your question.
It's all good, but why are you talking then? You talking like you got something to say, but you're not saying shit. You
Where this
talking shit,
button
but
at? Hold on, where this
when it's to
button
you,
at?
you ain't saying nothing.
Hold on, where this button at?
Going out to Jamal. You live on the chat with the Woodpack. Holler at me, man.
Man, what's up, fellas?
What's good, man? You all right?
Man, y'all boys are vicious, man. Shout out to you. I just got up, man. I'm on the way to about to go to work, and y'all still on the live, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
What's up,
Shout out to
Jamal?
you, baby. Shout out to you.
Yeah. I just see y'all cooking a little bit, man. What y'all? What's the topic about?
Shit, man, we've been all over the place fucking with this nigga Marcus, man.
Man,
It was a debate tonight, man. So you gonna have to catch the play,
L
man.
Boogie. Quentin cooked L Boogie real good tonight. That's what you missed.
Oh yeah, look, I got up. I'm like, I'm thinking I'm about to watch a playback a little bit, and y'all still on here.
Yeah, man. They made these boys
That's
cook.
what's up, man. Look, I just jumped on, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Mac, E3,
One
Big
love,
Fish,
boy.
man.
One
You
love.
know, just shout out to y'all boys, man. I just wanted to jump on, hit the like button, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, I tell you what, we'd have been on this bitch for damn near 4 hours, man. If y'all want me to go live tomorrow, I need to go ahead and hop off tonight. So, closing thoughts, Jamal. Go ahead and give me your closing thoughts, bro, since you just came through.
Man, what can I say? I've been hearing a lot of stuff about, that offer, man. That Buzz supposedly got, man. Man, he in a corner, man. He in a corner, and I think it was a low ball offer, man. But I honestly think he probably gonna have to take something around that, man, to make this fight happen, man. It's unfortunate, but I hope we see it, man. That's really all I can say right now, man. But shout out to y'all, man, and I see y'all in the next live.
I appreciate it, Jamal. Appreciate you for tapping in, my
Okay,
guy.
fellas.
Check out that debate, man, on the playback.
For sure.
You
No
will be
question.
entertained.
No
All right,
question,
going out to my
man.
brother Stephen Brimley. Closing thoughts, man.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you as always, man. For the forum. Everybody subscribe, you know what I'm saying, to my brother E Thriller, the Black Picasso, and Mack Mobb. You know what it is already with the Wolfpack. Appreciate everybody in the panel. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Shout out to L Boogie. Even though he took an L today, L Boogie is a all-time great. You know what I mean? LB does stand for L Boogie, don't stand for low ball, even though unfortunately.
I ain't took no L. Stop it.
Oh,
you know what? You're supposed to feel that way. You're supposed to feel that way, L Boogie. You're supposed to feel like you ain't taking no L. I don't think it was no tremendous L though. It was a close battle. You know what I mean? So big ups to you because it's just that sometimes you don't have no wiggle room. You
I got something
one-sided.
for you tomorrow. I'm getting you tomorrow. I got something for you tomorrow. I ain't gonna test and press you tonight.
The council, we gotta get the medical doctors. We gotta get some real doctors to examine you.
He got a
You
fouler
talking
claim,
punch drunk
an
right now.
exemption claim, Q. He gotta put in his paperwork like you did today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Steve.
The boxing debate commission has to check on his injuries, right? Is that what you're saying, Q? But
yeah, he took too much punishment.
Yeah, but I look forward to my time when whoever wants to smoke, because I feel like the unbiased wing, is going to smoke whoever when it's time. And who I really want in the ring. I can't wait till that day happen. And the topic is worth the while because everybody that's following the leader of the BFB crew, when I body him, don't say shit. When I body B-Mac, don't say nothing. When I body B-Mac, don't say nothing.
You can't touch B-Mac, boy. Can't touch B-Mac.
Yeah, you can whisper it all out, L Boogie. Just remember, this segment is sponsored by LB Communications. But with that, man, it's all love, man. We talk all this junk, but at the end of the day, we love the sport. And y'all my brothers, man. And listen, y'all gonna have to forgive me for what I'm gonna do in advance, okay? Now, with that noted, I'm out.
What you doing in
Damn.
advance?
God
damn.
Shit.
All
Hey,
right,
man.
then.
One
All
love.
right, then. All right, man. Moving along. Going out to my brother Jay Cooley. Closing thoughts, man. If you still there, Jay Cooley. Man, that nigga done probably fell asleep, bro. That nigga ain't said nothing in a minute. He like, man, these niggas arguing too much. All right, man. With that being said, going out to my other brother, Q. Closing thoughts, my brother.
Oh man, this was fire all the way, man. This was a fire show. I can't wait to listen to this playback when I got to get my ass up at 5 something in the morning. But it was well worth it, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Shout out to the panel. Like my boy Steven say, like, share, and subscribe. I do it all the time. I share my boys on my Facebook, the whole 9 yards, man. And L Boogie.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Appreciate you, boy.
L Boogie.
Boy, I smoked you today.
It's nothing but love, my brother. I didn't mean to do it to you tonight, man. I swear, man. But I pushed you in the dirt.
Put that nigga ass in the
Pump
dirt.
your head up, okay.
Put your ass in the dirt, nigga. The buddies couldn't say your ass tonight. I'm gonna tell you something. I wasn't on that Jaja tonight. Big difference. I was the other day because you could tell I was on fire at first and I slowed down. Jaja got the best of me, baby.
They didn't pump your head up.
All right, I appreciate you, Q, man. Going out to L Boogie, man. I know you're whispering, man. Closing thoughts, my brother. Go ahead.
Just, I want to say, one love, peace, and respect to you.
You can't hear that nigga, man.
God damn, boy, that ass whooping got you whispering like a motherfucker, boy. God damn, boy. That's dedication.
But yeah, but no, one love, E3, peace and respect to you, man. The whole, I want everybody to go subscribe to my brother, Mack.
Hey, man.
Go ahead, L Boogie, man.
That nigga proud for pound.
Oh, my man, L Boogie out, man.
Well, one love, E3. I'm out, baby.
Take that L like a G, boy. Take that L like a G.
Already, man. And going out to my brother, Young Africa.
How he do that, man? That's crazy. Man. Salute to you, Black Picasso, man, all the way from the motherlands, man. No other land, but you know, it's all love out here. You know, I had Q winning today. You know, Q came with the energy, you know, with the spirit. I like that, you know. Also, I must say, you guys cooked the young brother that came through, man. Marcus, man, you cooked him real well, man. You know, well done on that. And that was I hope I never sound so hard-headed like that. You know, that is a very hard-headed brother, man. Hopefully I don't sound so hard-headed in some
basketball you do.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, he ain't as bad as that nigga. Hell
no. He's not. He does it in such a respectful and humble way.
Go ahead,
thank you.
Young Africa. My bad.
But I just want to say I'd like to make, you know, an official application to the BFB committee. I want to become a part of the committee because I have some recommendations for the committee. And you know, I'm asking Q directly if I'm allowed to, you know, if my application will be accepted to the BFB committee.
I tell you what, man. If you could email E-Thriller or B-Mac, because the top 10 is coming out tomorrow.
Okay.
He will not make that list. He ain't nowhere near it.
It's a new top 10 list coming up, Q.
Oh yeah, I got some recommendations.
But
you allow me onto the committee, Q?
Yeah, man. I think we could take some more nominations, man.
Yeah.
Just remember, Gooch got to stay in the top 5, even though he gave you the win. You got to keep him in the top 5 because he admits it. You know what I mean? He's solid. You got to keep him in the top 5. Don't take him out the top 5.
Gooch is the enforcer. Shit. They get to acting up and be like, Gooch, get your buddies, man. No.
I know Fish is on the committee. Is the unbiased one on the committee as well?
Hell nah.
Never.
Never. Harry, man, the General Big Fish.
Yeah, golden.
Yeah, man, and I just like to let it be known that my first recommendation for the pound for pound top Bud Buddy is most definitely the one and only B Millie Mack, man. He's out here, and that is my recommendation. Pound for pound, BFB Mack. Be the emperor of the kingdom. L Boogie. L Boogie. He goes hard, but L Boogie, he's a soldier on the front lines, because he just be defending everything. A soldier on the front lines. Mack is the emperor. It's different. So that is my recommendation. Thank you, my brother. Salute to you, the Black Picasso, for painting beautiful pictures for the people. So love, man.
All right, man. Peace out to my brother, Young Africa, man, all the way over there in the motherland, man. And last but not least, I'm going out to my motherfucking brother, Shaq Diesel, aka B Millie, aka B Mac, aka the motherfucking Undertaker. Closing thoughts, my brother.
Punks jump up, they get beat down. At the end of the day, salute to my man E Thriller, the Black Picasso. One love, man, to you. Man, great work, great show, man. I missed the debate earlier, man. From the sounds of it, it don't look promising for my man L Boogie, man, just on the fact that L Boogie was sounding real sad just a minute ago, bro, when he was giving his closing throw. I mean, it looked like you had a defeated voice, my brother. But I haven't seen this shit, so I at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself. But I'm just saying it don't look good from the outside looking in. But if that's the case, man, congratulations to you, Mr. Quentin. Just like but I had to make sure that is, man, what it is. So I got to listen to the playback. But Stephen Brimley, man, I hear you. I hear you. All you gotta do is click the link, bro. Once again, you know where to find me. You know how I go.
I'm always here, brother. I'm always here. Even at work, I pull up. Cut it out.
Well,
that sounds like a match for tomorrow night.
You was not pulling up, bro, when that nigga was talking all that bullshit.
I had to step away, bro.
It's deflecting.
You're
deflecting again, bro.
Listen, B-Mac, you know what? I appreciate you saying this. That means you hold me to the highest standard, bro, and I appreciate it.
No, I'm just
hold us to a high standard.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, you know what? I want y'all to start doing this while y'all at work, bro.
Thank you, E Thriller.
Hey, man, that's how B-Mac was looking at you, Steve. Man, he's supposed to be on the stage.
No, but sometimes I do have to step away, so I apologize for that. Because I be in the midst of it, then all of a sudden I be gone, and I apologize for that. Because I be in the middle of chopping it up with y'all, and y'all don't even know I be gone. But sometimes I have to step away.
Hey, I ain't no worries, bro. I handled that nigga, so it
you did.
saying that bullshit. I was in chill mode until he started talking that dumb shit, and I went into kill mode.
Absolutely. Mr. Quentin, man, I do want to say something to you, brother, that I respect your Bud Buddy list, but I need you to come out with that motherfucking Earl sexual list, bro.
Okay,
no, we already asked for it already, but you ain't pulled that one out yet. But you gonna go to the top 10 on the Bud Buddies, and then I need the top 5.
I tell you what, I do this. The next time that you go live, I will reveal the top 5 all-time Earl sexual list, man, because it's a bunch of them, man. It's just winding down who can make top 5 because it's many to choose from.
Yeah, you might have to go with the top 10, Q.
Yeah,
I just said it was out here.
Oh, no, it ain't hard to do a top 5.
A plethora.
Yeah. Honestly,
top 10.
Honestly, after the top 3, you might have problems after that when you want to debate, but them motherfucking top 3 are definitely in the motherfucker. There's no debating about where they at right now. Okay,
bro, you got Gooch, Seeds.
Nigga, we got 3 of them on the panel right now.
Bro, it's a top 10 easy. Y'all can make a top 10.
I know, but 3 of y'all on the panel. You one of them. What the fuck you talking about?
Oh, I'm not even. Listen, you call me whatever you want to call me. My name is my name.
I mean, you top 3, bro.
In my moral reports, my name is my name. I'm the unbiased one. My name is my name. You ain't no unbiased
one. That's you change it. And make sure young Africa stay off the motherfucking Spencer pole. Because that's what the fuck he be on, bro.
You know what? I'll say this: if y'all consider me top, if y'all consider me a top aerosexual, that means this bad. That's bad. If you consider me aerosexual, that's bad.
Look at him, bro. Look, I didn't went off of him. Look at him. He's still talking. He is a man with sensitivity. A man like Steve.
That ain't gonna help you when you getting body bag in the debate.
The Black Picasso, I'm out, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
Hey, man, you gotta give it to me, B-Mac. Can you hit the Mack Mobb real quick?
Once again, as we get out the door, this is the Mack Mobb, baby. And we out.
Already, man. Like, comment, share, and sub. Shout out to everybody in the Wolf Pack that pulled up for tonight's debate. Shout out to L Boogie. Shout out to Q, man. It was a phenomenal debate. Shout out to the panel, everybody that pulled up, man. Even that moist ass nigga Marcus, man. I appreciate you for tapping in, my guy. Hey, man, no hard feelings. Shout out to everybody in the chat once again. Shout out to the playback game. Make sure you drop a comment and also hit that like button on your way out and on your way in. Until next time, we gone. We cooking tomorrow night. Holla.
Yo, what's up? This is B-Hop. I'd like to say what's up, man. E-Thriller, the Black Mikasa. What's going on? This is the champ, the Hall of Famer. Respect, the undisputed.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Black Picasso, first round knockout, sweet science, we silence you haters, shout out to Mack Mobb. Big fish, you trolls can't swim with the sharks. Dinging on him with a straight jab to the jaw. Now he leaking in his corner, hit that thumbs up button, let's debate. Who can test an eye? I will fucking wait. Full court pressure, Coach K until I retire. Mosquito spray you haters away, shucking and jobbing. L Boogie tapped in too, let's talk this boxing. Subscribe, like, and smash on that naughty bell button. Me and Mac like the new Shaq and Kobe. Hall of Fame the game, all our gloves is golden. They too moist, I'm the one, I'm the voice. Just face it, straight facts, listen straight to the point. No other option, this shit colossal. You're now tuned in to Black Picasso. No other option. It's Black Picasso. Let's talk this boxing.